Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? It's your boy JB, and I'm joined here by our own old man Mob and in the Zoe here. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things football related today, whether we're talking college or NFL. But first things first, let me give these guys a chance to introduce themselves here.
What up, though? My name's Zoe for In the Zone Podcast. Follow me on all social media sites and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will take you to my Instagram, my Twitter, TikTok, to everything, man. Subscribe to the channel. I talk about all football teams from college to NFL, and I talk about a little bit of high school teams too.
A word?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Old man?
Hello, I'm Old Man Mob. You can follow me on Twitter at the Old Man Mob. Everybody's welcome, unless if you're a Bills fan.
That is true, them Bill fans. I mean, but hey, you went down with Buffalo. Now I know we ain't finna jump into that, but you could have. I tried to give you an opportunity to choose the Rams.
You did too.
I tried. I set it up. I'm glad you didn't take it though, but I set you
Man,
up for it.
man, that defense was horrible.
Oh man, it was a lot of things. We'll definitely dive into that, but
Damn.
we gotta talk about Bill Belichick going to the North Carolina Tar Heels. So if you don't know, we're not kidding you. He's gonna be heading to college, and so of course, we got to start with you with your thoughts and your opinions on that.
I tried to tell everybody he was going there or to Jacksonville. He picked college because if you look at the history of that team in Belichick's family, his dad was assistant coach. His favorite player, LT, came from that college. And then you throw in the fact that he's doing it for his son to become a head coach later on. I can't say nothing. I respect Belichick for doing it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, for
So
sure. It was a good move for his son, but overall though, it was a downgrade. This showing me Bill Belichick will never coach in the NFL again. And at then he coached in North Carolina. Man, them kids ain't about to listen to no damn Bill Belichick, man. He they grandpa age, man. Like for real though. Like anybody try to hear shit you gotta say, Bill. Them kids disrespectful nowadays. They gonna say Tom Brady built you. I don't know. I don't like. It was good because after a year he gonna leave and his son gonna take over. But it to me it was a downgrade for Bill Belichick though.
okay, okay, all right. For me, there's two sides of the coin here. The good side, if you want to call it the good side of the coin, is the fact that, hey, what he did for his son, though, that's respectable because he didn't strike you as the kind of person that really would do something like that. Essentially, he punted on any opportunity, even if it was a small chance, any opportunity he would have had to return to the NFL. He basically closed that door and said, all right, I'm going to work from now on, use my reputation and my brand and whatever I can bring to North Carolina, then pass it on to my son. Now, that's the good side there. Admirable for what he did. But for North Carolina there, congratulations. You found a coach that's a year younger than the previous coach that you had there. And he has no college coaching experience. And plus, Belichick, his staple is running the organization pretty much like, a military, which is not really going to work in today's, college football landscape. But that being said, though, that being said, if Bill Belichick truly just comes in here and understands like, hey, I can't talk to these kids the way I would, in the NFL. It's a different thing. And just focus on the teaching aspect. You're not going to see it in the wins and losses for North Carolina. You pretty much punted on that. I believe that Tommy Reese was their second option. They probably should have gave him the job, honestly, if they wanted to compete in the ACC. But what you can do is if somebody is really like, hey, Bill does have connections, like I just want to work on my development. I don't care if we go 4-6. I don't care if we go 6-4. I just want to work on, building my development. Bill can get you, especially if I'm a defensive player and stuff like that. Remember, Asante Samuels, as much as I hate Asante Samuels now, old man, Asante Samuels, he was a fifth round pick that came from Central Florida. And what did Bill Belichick do? I'm sorry, was it Central Florida or was it South Florida? I think it was Central. It was Central Florida. Yeah, Central
It
Florida.
was
And
Central.
so, yeah, yeah. So Bill took him. Bill made him somebody. You remember that cornerback Randall Gay? You remember him? I mean, he
Yeah.
was Yeah, only an undrafted rookie that came in first year and was guarding Terrell Owens in the Super Bowl. Now, did he get cooked? He did get cooked, but still, though, just to be in that position, that goes to show that if you're a defensive player, especially, then yeah, I might be a little bit interested, if I'm built, different than these other kids that you got to cater to my needs and everything. But if somebody that really want it, coming from a neighborhood where they know it's all or nothing, this is an opportunity to really get, another path, especially if you're like a 3-star, 2-star, he can work with you. But that's my thoughts.
Plus, if you look at this way, the people that he's gonna be bringing with him, he's already got Mike Labardi coming as the GM. He's very smart. I can guarantee you, we're gonna bring someone else in there, either Matty P or Josh McDaniels in there. Like he's gonna have people around him to help him.
Yeah, but I say this and to say that, North Carolina fans, this is about to be very grueling for you guys. I just want to. This may maybe help some of the defensive players get drafted, but it ain't gonna help your team at all. Like you're not competing for the ACC. Like you basically signed a
Oh no,
5-year
you're not.
agreement that you finna be miserable.
You're
Yeah,
not.
So
But what this also does is put, because if we being real, they known for basketball. Let's be real with it. That
yeah,
college is a basketball
mhm.
college. Other than a couple people, other than LT and a couple other players, nobody else is known for that school.
right.
This will at least give you Bill Belichick, 8-time Super Bowl champ, 6-time head coach. He brings an aura around him. Like he brings the NFL to you. And hey, all I know is if Bill's sitting there, I'm a kid, I'm looking at him and saying, yo, you have connections for that whole NFL. Everybody knows you. All the CNs knows you. If I bust my ass and you put in a good word for me, I guarantee you they're going to draft you. But on the other hand, if you're messing up, you're getting mouthy, he's going to tell him not to draft you and you're going to be done before your career even starts.
Man, you think somebody gonna listen to Bill Belichick on a good player?
I
They be
mean,
smart too. You can learn a lot
Man,
from Belichick. Say
you
what you
go,
want, dude.
man, you go transfer to another school, ball out, and get drafted.
Hey, all I know is you said he was going to get a head coaching job, and he did, pimping.
Not no NFL.
But hey, he got a head coaching job, like I said he would.
Man, I figured like I wouldn't
Right?
even count in college though. I'm
I
talking
didn't
about the
consider that.
pros.
He could get an NFL job in a year or so.
Man,
If he turns that thing around and they say they win like 6, 7 games each year compared to what they've been doing,
how
watch.
old is
You
Bill right
laugh
now?
now.
76, 77? How old is he?
Ain't he like 72?
72.
I think he's
Man,
yeah, because he's like a year younger than Mac Brown, who's like 73.
man, that Bill check
They're
NFL
up
shit
there.
is over with, man. It's
All
over.
right.
It's
You
over.
remember that when that happens, I'll be on here laughing at you, telling you too. I hope it's the Vikings too, pimping. Just to rub it in your face.
Man,
Oh,
anybody
Whoa,
about to
whoa,
hire no
whoa.
anybody about the
A lot
NFL.
of things would have to happen for Bill to end up in Minnesota,
Man,
man.
listen, man, team
Woo!
owners are trying to get younger. I think the younger
hey,
coach in college right now,
Man,
I seen last week, well, what, 26 or 27? Did y'all see that?
you said 26, 27?
Man, it was a head coach. I forgot where he was at. He was like, he 26 or 27 years old. I'm
Man,
like, damn.
I could have been like in my like fourth or fifth year as a coach over there. Shoot,
Man, they going younger and younger, dude.
hey,
they
I'm
are.
happy for Belichick. Y'all gotta stop disrespecting the GOAT.
Well, no,
Put some
man,
respect on
he
his
had a
name.
good run.
Put some respect on his name.
Black medicine. And
He
shout
got
out.
stuck with Max Owens mid ass. Leave that man alone. It ain't his fault all the way. Now see him, Bill? I ain't got nothing nice to say about him. Head coach Bill, I'll die on that hill.
Oh yeah, but shout out Black medicine in the building.
Yeah, I don't know what
We
Black Bass
got
is talking about. RC,
we got
what up?
RC as well, and he says JB Zoe an old man. I don't know why Bill's so dang excited to go to college. Oh, well, we know why. We know why.
Them young girls.
He probably negotiated that for his girlfriend to be able to get in there, tuition free. So that's why O had to
Yeah.
dip right there. But
No,
but
man.
yeah,
Like,
that's wild. No, that's wild. But I I'm just happy that he didn't go to Jacksonville. The last thing I wanted was for him to get a bottom tier job and then it really make him look bad. I didn't want that to happen. So I'd rather it be college. At least we can be like he ain't never did this before. What we got, Mr. JB saying hi,
Mr.
crew,
JB, what
and
up,
we
though,
got
Lefty JB?
Lefty. Was good? Was good?
But
Man,
Jacksonville ain't fired. They coach that, did they?
Jacksonville has not
No,
yet
yeah,
fired their coach. Not
they
yet.
probably won't fire him for real,
You think so?
man. If you look at it, man, it ain't like come on, y'all gave me Trevor Lawrence. I'm trying my best. Shit, I'm trying my best. Like,
What are we
damn,
talking about?
I
EP?
can see those. Yeah.
yeah, Doug
Oh,
B.
he done for. He's fired.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like,
Yo, but not only I understand him getting paired with Lawrence and Max Jones, but if you watch the games and you watch that defense give up
yeah,
on him, what
yeah, the
happened the
defense.
last time the team gave up on the head coach?
I
They
feel you
got
though,
the ass.
but like I fired the DC and hired my man Robert Sly. I think that's his name.
Robert Saw. That's who I
Yeah,
want.
Yeah.
yeah, like he a good DC and try to get some more weapons on offense. Hey man, what happened to Travis ENT?
Who you telling, man? I wish I'd have known this before I drafted him in fantasy. Who you telling?
Yo,
I got him on my future parlay for 1,000 yards. He got 300 rushing yards.
you want to know what's
Dang.
crazy?
What?
The man who everybody called dumb and stupid might actually been right. Urban
Who?
Meyer might have been right and said he should play wide receiver more than a running back.
But
I mean,
damn, he ain't playing running back good last year and the year before.
man, like
But you have to
whatever
remember,
happened,
Dougie P likes power backs. He doesn't like the elusive cut. And he likes people to go right up the gut and
Oh,
pound the ground. He's old school
oh,
like that. That's what I'm saying. If you're talking about NFL going young, Dougie P, I'm sorry, pimping your ass is old. You got lucky 1 year with the Eagles and living off that.
don't let 80 hear you say that now.
hold on, now, yeah, 80 the Eagles fan, ain't?
Yep.
He'll back me up on this. He'll even tell you about Dougie P. I bet you that
But
Dougie
see,
P got lucky.
but we can't say he got lucky though. Like people, like a lot of Eagles fans, hanging off the Super Bowl appearance they had a couple years ago with that damn offense. Like they still living off that shit with Jalen Hurts.
Speaking of the
Man.
Eagles, you want to talk about the drama that happened over there?
I've been seeing this shit coming.
Ooh. Oh, in the zone, I think you called it, didn't you, like a couple months ago? On a
Man, a
video or
year ago.
something?
A
Yeah, but you
year
brought
ago.
it back up, though, on the
Oh,
video or at least the live stream. I forgot which one, but you even said you won't be shocked if AJ Brown starts crying again.
yeah, cause man, let's be for real, man. Like everybody talking about Jalen Hurts, but if you look at Jalen Hurts' stats throughout his years in NFL, when he ever threw crazy or threw for a lot of touchdown passes?
Never.
That's what I'm saying. So people expect something out of Jalen Hurts that we never seen before.
Hmm.
You know what happened last time AJ Brown cried and Jalen Hurts started feeding, right?
What?
The OC got fired, and Jalen
Oh
Hurts started throwing picks left and right.
man, it's gonna be a
Hey,
long day Sunday. It's gonna be a
I
long day.
said I remember when they had signed Kellen Moore, and I remember saying that I didn't like the fit. I didn't think it was going to be because I didn't feel like, given what they did best previous years, I didn't feel like he was going to help them maximize their potential. But man, they gotta figure that out because that pass game is awful, and they going against the Steelers coming up too. And you tell me you you already struggling passing the ball,
Shit.
man.
They passed offense rate 31.
Dang, who's behind them? Who's at 32?
I
I
can't
think God.
remember.
I mean, I'm trying to think who would be like. Because every time I look, Caleb's even doing like Caleb Williams either doing terrible or I doubt it's Chicago. Uh,
I forgot.
who would be
My
worse?
thing is why would you stop what's working? I understand you got two good wide receivers, but when Barkley's literally winning you games, why the hell saying that? You be stupid. That's how you get fired.
I don't know. I just feel like at some point though, you got to be able to throw the ball like respectfully in the NFL, especially in the playoffs.
At some
Like
point,
they can't like don't nobody trust. Ain't nobody scared of their pass game.
Who was the last team that we saw that purely relied on a running back to win a Super Bowl? Like I'm talking like heavily relied on a running back without a solid passing attack to win the
To
Super
win
Bowl.
it or to get to it.
To win, because I remember Todd Gurley got there
I was about
before
to
he
say,
Joe
injured.
Todd,
Scott.
I think Todd Gurley might be it. To
We
win
got to
it,
think like Jamal Lewis, right? Like with the Ravens, like in the early,
But
like what, like
the
2000.
boss,
but
I mean, but
but
they had big
they had
names.
offense though in the defense.
maybe
I
you
can't think of
could say
nobody.
in that playoff run slash Super Bowl with Garrett Blunt with the Eagles.
I mean, but they still had decent quarterback play.
Yeah, they wasn't really this
Then
Eagle team. This
I
Eagle
don't
team,
know
this Eagle team really heavily depended on Saquon Barkley like every fucking play. I seen the Eagles 2 weeks ago start doing RPOs again. I said, "What the fuck is we doing?"
but what you expect? You got Kellen coming over from the Chargers, but before that he was with the Cowboys. What did the Cowboys and Chargers do the most when he was there? Run the ball.
But people told me he don't even like. I'm confused. People blaming the head coach, then people blaming Callum Moore. Like who? Like which one is it? Who
Oh,
who running the offense?
Hey,
Kellen. I
They say he
it's
honestly
don't.
think
They
Kellen
say he
Moore.
don't call plays all the time.
then I have no idea. All
We
I
need.
know is
I
straight
don't.
up. If I'm the Eagles, I'm trading one of them. I'm trading either Smith or AJ Brown because if you're gonna pay, you can't like. If you're not gonna pass the ball, you can't have two pissed off wide receivers.
I
You
rather
can't.
I rather trade Brown than Smith though.
Okay,
And
you
you know
rather
what's
rock your Browns? Okay.
crazy? That CM who traded Browns looking what more right about his divaness. That's why they traded him really because the CM
Man,
even
I'm
said
not gonna lie
he's a
to you
diva.
though. Old man, I don't blame AJ Brown. Like, come on, let's be fair. We have a top running game. We had two nice wide receivers. Why the fuck are we? Why we can't throw the ball good? Why I'm only
Oh,
getting 5 and 6 catches a game?
no, I'm not blaming him. I understand where he's coming from. I'm just saying I understand where everybody else is coming from. Like I understand now. I see it. He like Shannon Sharp said, when a wide receiver wants the ball, he's gonna do anything he can to get it. If he has to bitch, whine, fight, whatever to get it, he's gonna get it. They want their stats and they want to win.
Said the Eagles right now. I think Jalen Hurts averaged 180 passing yards.
That's bad. You ain't winning.
According
You
to my
ain't winning.
fantasy team, that sounds about right. That
You ain't
sounds about
winning.
right.
You ain't
Like,
winning. You ain't winning the Super Bowl doing that now.
I'm over
nah,
here
man.
like I might have
Not
to
not
start Bo
now.
Nix this week, like
Heck,
over
when you
Jalen
going, I
Hurts.
think they get Molly. The only team that I can see winning it during the run game is the Lions because they got two nasty wide receivers, running
Yeah,
backs. I mean,
yeah, and plus, but they can throw the ball. If I'm not mistaken, Jared Goff got about what 26, 27 touchdown passes. Jalen Hurts
yeah,
got about 14 to
but
16.
Golf could go out there and throw 5 picks a game.
The difference is that golf, like their inability to throw the ball. Well, I shouldn't say inability to throw the ball because they can throw the ball. It's just they don't need to do that. The
Exactly.
Eagles, they want to, but they can't. So they have no choice but to double down on what they can do. That's the difference.
Exactly, JB.
I've seen them both because it really irks me. But when you're beating teams like, a lot of times before the last couple of weeks, they were up already 20 points, in a quarter to where they're just trying to run the ball and both guys are running so good. Why would you go away from it, really? Believe me, I wish Amara St. Brown can go out there and just, play to his full capabilities for my fantasy team, but he can't because fourth quarter, he's done. Whatever he gets by the fourth quarter, he's done with that.
Yeah,
So because they're done. But for the Eagles, though, they can use some extra touchdowns through the air. They can use that. They really could, but
So
it
do
ain't there.
you think it's Jalen Hurts the problem or the head coach?
I
Because if you ask the
honestly,
Eagles fans, they all bitching out. Most of them are crying that they need a new QB again.
well, the city of brotherly love don't love anybody over there. If you're not,
hell
if you
no.
ain't out there, lighting it up. But
Yeah,
they want him to play to his contract, though. They want to be able to know that if we have to pass the ball, if we're down like 13 points beginning of the fourth quarter, and teams have really taken away Saquon Barkley. Can they really go out there and win the game passing if they needed to? That's the question. Because at some point, they're going to have to answer that in the playoffs. At some point, someone's going to take them away and be like, you know what? Let's see if Jalen Hurts can beat us passing.
yeah.
All
That's
I
what's going to
know
happen.
is All I know is when you have one of the OGs on the Eagles, Graham, talking about AJ Brown and Hurts are fighting, and they got some drama that they need to figure out. That's not good.
And
Oh
Because
yeah.
let's be real, if they're gonna pick between a wide receiver or a quarterback, it's 99.999% gonna be the quarterback that stays.
oh yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Hey, Philly's no strangers to that. The whole T.O. and
Yeah.
Donovan McNabb thing, they're not strangers to that.
Hey,
I don't think he got to that point, but
hey,
it
speaking
could.
of that though, did y'all see when McNabb tweeted out about the situation going on between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown?
Dude, he is so stupid. I'm
He
sorry, but he.
tweeted something, right? Then T.O. tweeted at him. Tell me, you should take your own advice when we had our situation going on.
Yeah,
Easier in hindsight.
he should not. He should not say open his mouth about any problem, dude. Because you looked at the best wide receiver on your team and told him shut the fuck up.
And you got
Yeah.
And
tired in the Super
getting,
Bowl.
he was getting
Mhm.
open. To was hurt and getting open.
Yeah,
I
T.O. was
remember that.
T.O. was
I
nasty.
remember. I mean, because you think about Donovan McNabb before that, like who do you have to throw the ball to? Freddie Mitchell. Like there
Freddie
was a good
Mitchell.
4 years of him carrying a team with nobody to throw to. I can legit say he had nobody to throw to during that time span. So I'd have been excited. You finally got me. You got me a guy, not just any guy, but a real guy to come out here. And it was magical that first year.
Oh man,
Magical.
they went crazy.
But Donovan wasn't used to having somebody in his ear and stuff like that. Because before, I mean, who gonna call for the ball? Like I mentioned, Freddie
And
Mitchell,
plus, who
one
gonna
one of
call
those
them
guys.
out?
And so exactly. So Westbrook wasn't gonna do it.
I
No.
remember one game, To, and he even said this. I forgot what game it was, but it was like a playoff game where he even said he had a back spasm. His left or his right knee, he couldn't feel from the knee down in both his legs. And he went out
Woo.
there and got 2 touchdowns and like 130 yards.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. That
T.O.
would
was
And that
nasty.
that
and
wouldn't have
he
been
even
JB.
said when they went back into the thing, McNabb was talking like he overheard people talking about how To's not giving it all. That's what started it all. It wasn't a playoff game. It was like halfway through the season, and To was playing hurt, and still putting up big numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, T.O. was nasty. I ain't gonna
He
lie
he
to you.
did put it on the line. He did put it on the line. For as much as he called for the ball, he did put it on the line, no matter about injury. He didn't care about that. He was gonna go out there and perform and give you
Hmm.
that. So but yeah, but man, what we'll do now is before we transition over to college, I did want to ask this question specifically because I started thinking about it, Zoe, and I want to know. I know you talked about this earlier in the season, but you've seen your boy Sam Darnold now for a long time here. So Sam Darnold, what we see right now, this is the current version of Sam Darnold. Does any part of you, and if you had to put a percentage on it, if that's the case, kind of sort of want Sam Darnold to come back next year as like that QB1? Are you like for sure like done after this
No,
season?
no, I'm done. I'm done. Cause if you look at KOC body work, he done transformed Sam Darnold. Cause we all know how he was before.
Mhm.
Kirk Cousins had his best career under KOC. I forgot what year it was. And last year he did okay with all the different quarterbacks we had. So if you got a quarterback like JJ McCarthy who can throw the ball and who can run, and you are saving money, you can build around that quarterback. You can go get you a new offensive lineman or two. You can go get you a nice defensive tackle in the corner. You can build that defense and offense up. And you can go get you another running back. You can build around JJ McCarthy. And KOC seemed like he know what to do with quarterback. So I wouldn't want to pay Sam Darnold no 35, 30 million. I already dumped out on the offensive line and on defense.
But what if he said that he's willing to take a big discount to come back? Would that change your mind?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm
You're good.
straight.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
I
You
want,
say
but
ain't nothing he
it,
can do
no,
to
it
change
ain't
that.
that though. It just we seen what he doing with Sam, right? And we
Right.
all can't believe it.
I mean,
And
not
some
every
people,
day.
see, what I'm saying? And some people is very low on JJ McCarthy. I'm high on JJ McCarthy. So I'm just thinking, like, damn, I wonder what can he do with once he get his hands on JJ McCarthy with all the wide receivers and weapons we have. And once you build an offensive line up, and he on a rookie deal, you can't beat that.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to, throw that out
No,
there.
that's just me though. I want to see what we can do with JJ McCarthy, with JJ, with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. Go get you another running back. I just want to see what we're gonna do with JJ.
So you saying if this man bring y'all a Super Bowl, he's still done? Like,
Oh, if he bring a Super Bowl, I ain't gonna lie to you. If he bring us a Super Bowl, shit, I wouldn't care what they do at that quarterback spot. Hey, if they hey, I'm good at this point. So I say no, though. I still want to see what JJ could do though. Sam on the other hand might not want to leave. He might offer you an
oh
offer
yeah,
you can't refuse.
that's what I'm thinking. Because if I'm him in that like situation there, I'm like, where am I gonna go? That's gonna be a better spot than this. I'm like, look, I understand money can be an issue there. You guys drafted somebody, however, let's talk this out. Let's see if we can find something here.
You
So that's
never
what I would
hey,
be thinking.
and plus
And if you
Sam
go
Darnold, he ain't broke.
Hmm. That's
and
true.
if you go down that road, say if you do keep Sam, how bad this QB draft is, I can guarantee you'll get a first round pick for JJ. At worst, a high second. That's how bad this QB draft is.
Yeah, this class isn't good. Didn't I seen I seen I think the Texas quarterback and the Georgia quarterback said they might come back for another year.
Really?
Because of
Okay.
the COVID year, they eligible to come back for another year.
Well, I don't know why Quinn Ewers will come back, period, because Arch Manning for to take that job. You come back one more year, they're gonna stop being nice. Arch for to get that job.
Yeah,
He been waiting too long.
and plus, bro, you is what you is at this point, man.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and while some people still love you, go out there and fool somebody and get drafted somewhere, because and get that money. Get that
Exactly.
money. But
Me personally, though, I'm letting Sam walk. I'm keeping JJ and I'm keeping Daniel Jones as a backup.
Like, I forgot about Daniel Jones. Yeah, Daniel Jones for sure gonna be the backup.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
And Daniel Jones
Okay.
ain't gonna cost you nothing. How he talked about you guys as head coach, who by the way plays for New England, so you should be stop hating on New England.
I'm not. I don't hate on New England, man.
Hate on Bill Belichick, but he helped your head coach become great.
Hey, man, I like Bill, man, but all good things come to an end, man.
Yeah, Bill did draft their coach. That's right.
Now he was
That's
y'all
right.
back up
He
behind
was the
Brady.
backup behind Brady.
That's right. That is right. Let's see. I'm trying to think who else was on that squad. I think Matt Castle was also there at that time too. I think.
Yeah, Matt
But yeah,
was, and then I forgot we had another quarterback, but we caught him like real quick because he was
Who?
horrible.
That what's the
I don't.
name? Boer. Y'all had somebody name start with a BOY, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. It's a funny
yeah,
name,
Yeah,
but the B is silent because it's B something and OY, but
yeah.
the B is silent. It's so strange. Oh, you want to
yeah.
talk about horrible? That dude couldn't even hold on to a ball.
It's all right though. We don't have to go down that memory lane. We can let that one go. But again, shout out to we got Scott here in the chat. Laney, what's good with you, Laney? And you already know, Laney, when it's time for the Buckeyes in Tennessee to play, your boy JV's gonna have to do the play-by-play for that one. You
Oh, y'all
already
play
know.
Tennessee.
We play Tennessee. We do play
Oh yeah, we
Tennessee.
might
When do
we might.
playoffs start?
And so like it's around like a good like what 10 days from now. Oh, I
Oh,
think the
around
21st
Christmas
is like
time.
around that time.
Yeah.
So
We gonna lose anyways, man.
I think
dang,
I don't
y'all.
know
oh,
why. I'm
at
not
least
even
give us a
dude.
chance for the first
Dude, I'm
round.
not even happy about Day. And Dave's having the biggest problem with the Buckeyes right now. It's that stupid.
I think y'all beat Tennessee. I don't like their offense right
You
now.
want to get into
See,
that stupid one now, or you want to wait? What we doing
this
over there?
we can wait on that. We can wait on that. But I was just about to say this is why people like I guess Kirk Herbstreit talking about it would be better if the Buckeyes played on the road because their fans right now they against the Buckeyes. Our own
No,
people.
Kenna. It ain't that
Our
though,
own
man. Y'all,
people.
it just man, they disappoint a lot of people this year, man.
Man, it
I
got
thought for
so
sure,
bad.
I thought y'all for sure were gonna win the Big Ten, though.
Man. Oh, tell them about the law they're trying to pass over there in Ohio due to the outcome of
Man,
that
this
game.
is so stupid. I have never, and we are losing against Michigan when we shouldn't be. Whatever. I haven't been more ashamed as a Buckeyes fan as we are right now. You are passing a law to making a felony, like a felony where you can get charged as a felon, to plant a flag in the middle of the field in Ohio State Buckeyes. What the? I'm gonna not try to not cuss. What are you thinking? You trying to make us the laughing stock of the college football, dude, here's an ideal. If you don't want the team to hit the flag in the middle of the field, win the game.
That's
Have some more
That's
fight. You all
that's
want to
tough.
fight and you all want to do this stupid shit after the game. Why not during the game? Fight during the game. Win the game and you ain't gotta worry about that.
hmm
Making
I
it a
thought.
felon. If it
I
gets
thought.
passed, dude, I feel bad, so
No,
bad, because that's the
they don't need to
most
pass that
stupidest.
law. Come on, man. A
That's
felon?
straight up. Because now, watch, I'm telling you, if they don't pass it, every team's gonna plant their flag, even if they lose in the middle. They're gonna do it way more now. You just put a target on your back, and you all deserve it. You're the most stupidest person I ever heard trying to make it a felon to plant a flag. Hell, give me the
Yeah.
flag. I'll do it to ourselves because that's how disrespectful you are treating the fans and to everybody else. No, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I thought they about to take it a step further and ban teams from getting into the end zone. Next, at this point, shoot,
Like,
because I mean, it's basically what you're trying to do.
That's
Shoot, I'm like,
crazy, dog.
oh yeah, and in Ohio, if it's still like if it's still like that, depending on what degree of felon it is, you are looking up to 2 to 5 years in prison.
I seen that shit on Twitter when you had wrote me, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, man, ain't no
Two
way.
to 5 years. Can you believe that though? It could be different now. I haven't looked
Who
up the
even
law.
who even brought that up to the panel though?
man,
I think
I
What?
the
I seen
mayor
the
or
image of
something.
the guy, but it
Like,
it
come
was
on, man.
wild. I
That's
was just
come on, man.
I
It says
That's
dude,
just
it says making us look like more of a soak than we are.
you
Literally,
ain't
it is.
lying. That's
You got
petty right
Ryan
there.
Day. You got Ryan Day out here not doing nothing, letting the team fight, looking like a bozo, facing out. You got a quarterback who's horrible, like really horrible. I don't care what anybody says. The dude is, he's horrible. And then you got players who are fighting like that, the deep pass rusher, literally fighting and crying that they doing it, that they letting them do it. And then you got the stupid asshole over here wanting to make it a felon to plant the flag. Man, pick up a vote with that, dude. You're gonna try to send somebody to jail for 2 to 5 years for planting a flag at a football game? What?
Man, y'all might just come over to the blue and gold, man. That's
Oh hell
crazy.
no, never.
For
That's
real,
just
nah,
man.
don't ever
Hey,
say
nah.
but
that to
hey,
me.
what y'all knock against Michigan though? Like, why y'all don't like Michigan?
I mean, being a Buckeye fan for this long, we got to get into why we don't like Michigan. I
No,
mean,
I'm just,
personally,
like,
personally,
how y'all became Buckeye fans though? Y'all not even like what's going on? Like,
oh man, I'll let you go first. Oh, tell your story.
I became a Buckeyes fan because my grandma lived in Ohio and my aunt won, and every time she came up, she like made me watch football games with her and stuff.
oh, okay.
All right, yeah. Well, for JB, it all came down to them shutting down the Miami Hurricanes, which is Mr. JB, my dad's favorite team. And so after that, of course, being a young kid, of course, I want to take the team that beat my father's team. So became a Buckeye after that.
You go against the grain, huh?
And so you,
Right,
you got to,
right
got
here,
to.
Ohio State rep Josh Williams introduced the Ohio Sportsmanship Act Tuesday. The act will make it a felony offense to plant a flag in the center of Ohio State Stadium.
Man,
That's tough. That's tough. But I'm gonna tell y'all what tough though, man. Y'all want to talk about the playoff picture? I got a problem with
yeah,
this, man.
yeah. Talk to us, talk to
I got
us,
a problem with this. A
talk
big
to us.
problem. How is the number one ranked team path to the championship harder than the number two team? Like, look at who Georgia got to play compared to who Oregon got to play. Like, damn, you got Tennessee, Ohio State, and you got Texas. And Georgia ain't got to play nobody.
That's why I already said book. If you're if you're a Bulldog fan, book it. You're gonna get to the title game.
Who
You're
you
gonna get to the title game. You best
like?
believe that.
Like, let's be real though. Like, who y'all think got the hardest schedule to the championship?
That's in the Oregon.
Man, that's crazy. Like, how Oregon get played like that though?
Do you see the right side, dude? That's the easiest way to go. Is on
I
my
ain't never
right.
seen nothing so easy.
I would
They
love to be right here. Would love to be right here.
man, if I were Oregon, I would have lost the game on purpose.
If you'd have known that,
Man,
heck
what?
yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't like this playoff. I don't like the playoff bracket, man. I don't like this one. I don't like this playoff bracket at all, especially on the right side. I don't like this one though. They play Oregon though. Oregon got played. Hey, who is number 4?
Number 4 is Arizona State, the Sun
Oh, okay.
Devils.
They
So
gonna get molly whopped down by
Yeah,
whoever
they
wins that.
yeah, Clemson or Texas gonna beat them.
yeah, Texas.
And I
Yeah,
was
man.
But
wrong. I was wrong about the years. The first degree where he's trying to make it is a maximum penalty of 11 years in prison and fined up to 20 grand.
11 shit. Ain't nobody taking the
And you
flag at
know
Ohio
what's messed?
State.
And you know what's
What?
messed
I about to
up?
say we didn't even bring the flag out there. Then we
You know
good.
what's really messed up? That is for people who kidnap the R word and aggressively burglarize something. So you were planting a flag, but in the same sentence as kidnapping the R word and aggressive burglary.
See, what
That's
you're
deep.
trying to do in that case is you're trying to alleviate yourself from any type of accountability because the way that he worded that stuff, basically saying when you plant the flag, you ignite stuff like we can't control ourselves. Like all of a sudden, it's a war flag at this point, is what you're saying, and that a brawl has to, act after that. If you had a disciplinarian like Nick Saban led squad back in the day, would never have done something like that. Why? Because Nick got that, discipline. Them guys know they do something like that, they're out of here. They're out here. But you got Ryan Day defending it after the game and stuff like that. Man, I
Oh yeah.
thought Ryan Day might have threw a punch in there or something. The way he sound, I was like, dang, Ryan, like this is the stance you taking. Like
And
you're
and
good
what's
with that.
crazy is, say he got it to like the least amount, like the fifth degree felony, it's 12 months and up to $2,500 fine.
Man,
See,
it's not that serious, man.
what you're trying to do is
To
take away
plant
somebody's
a
future.
flag, dude, that everybody does.
It's
Here's the
part of the game.
Yeah, to the winners go
it's
the
always been
spoils.
part of the game. Here's the thing: if you're not happy about it, win the game. That's all you want.
Exactly. That's all you gotta do.
Imagine this, all right. You the guy that's designated to carry the flag, all right. You get around midfield. You really do trip. You trip, you land, and then you try to catch yourself with the flag, and all of a sudden you accidentally plant the flag just by some crazy chance. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're looking at anywhere from 12 months to 11 years. Imagine the insanity of
Man,
that, man.
Hmm.
you probably can't bring a flag on near the field.
Hmm.
And it just keeps going up from there. Fourth is 18 months in prison, up to fine up to 5. Third is 5 years, up to 10 grand. Second is
Nah,
8 years, up to 15.
what we
And
doing, Ohio State?
he's trying to get one of them. So the best case scenario, if it passed, you can get 12 months and over 2,500. And you already know once you get arrested, NFL teams look at you different.
But
Hmm.
come on, man.
If they pass this, everybody should be ashamed of themselves.
Ooh, man,
Everybody.
they some sore losers. You know who they remind me of right now? They remind me of Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Drake suing the damn record labels because he lost the damn battle. This is who Ohio State remind me of. Because y'all lost a game, y'all going to the extreme. I mean,
Do we deserve it? Do we look like I said? I don't care about anything. We can lose in the championship. I have never been this most embarrassed to be a
yeah,
Buckeyes fan.
just push
Same
on,
here.
wait till next year, man.
No, this is sad. Like legit, this is the sad and stupid. You can't do these. These are kids. Like I understand if they did something bad, like if they broke into somebody's house and they
Yeah,
didn't deserve it.
we
But
talking about
planting
flag.
a flag on a football game.
Like, come
All
on,
right.
man.
Well, kids are putting their bodies on the line, really could die or go home paralyzed. Like JB says, what will happen if a kid falls and trips?
Shit,
Or
you
when they
going,
Yep.
running out with the flags and the kid really falls, because it happened before.
shit,
You're gonna put him away for
you
12
take,
12 months?
you going to jail, buddy.
Man, that's insane though. That's
And
insane.
you know what? I better never see Ohio State playing another flag anywhere. Never again. If they do that, they need the same treatment. How about that? And I'm a Buckeyes fan saying this, but that's sad.
I'm about to say, oh, do you think we're gonna get a chance to plant the flag at any point?
No, I don't. I don't care if it's next year. I don't. Whatever. Say Michigan, we beat them. You sign a flag. I hope you get fined. I hope you get whatever. Because if you all want to play like this dirty shit, I hope it comes. Karma's bad. telling you.
Mark, what's the deal?
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
All right. Well, let's go ahead though. And so, all right. So, of all of these matchups, and we'll focus on the matchups, obviously, before of the first round here. So, if you had to rank it from best to worst in terms of the ones that you're most excited about seeing, from like your most exciting to least exciting matchups, how would you guys rank it? And so, Zoe, we'll start with you first, from best to worst matchups to be
And
seen.
whoa, in round one,
Round one.
I would say Ohio State and Tennessee. I think that's my favorite one. My least would probably be the Penn State. Shit, for real.
Okay. 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 Ode.
I like Texas and Clemson. I think that's gonna be a real good game. And then my least is Notre Dame game. I don't like that game.
Okay. Okay. Well, obviously, favorite one for me is the Ohio State Tennessee one. But my second follow up game would probably be Indiana and Notre Dame, because between those two teams, I really want to see who's better between the two. I feel like they're pretty close. And this will really just give Indiana a chance to, if they can go out there and beat Notre Dame, that's it. You've accomplished your goal. If you're Indiana and you can somehow go out there and beat Notre Dame, you've accomplished your goal because you're
You
not going
think
to
they're
get past
gonna
Georgia.
though?
I give him a chance, not a good chance, but I give him a chance. I think it's possible. It's possible. I mean, we did see Notre Dame lose earlier in the season. I know it was a long time ago to what was that school? I forget their name.
Oh, they lost too.
It was some school that came out of nowhere. Should not have lost to them. But anyway, so that one I got. But my least favorite matchup though is probably gonna be that Clemson Texas game. Honestly, that Clemson Texas game. I just feel like I know Texas is gonna win that one. It's just a matter of how close would the game be. But that's probably my least favorite. So that's how I feel about that. All right. So, but yeah, so we'll go ahead now and transition over to the NFL. Again, we can't do the pick'ems like we normally do because, of course, your boy already won that one for college football. So now it's time for me to make up some ground in the NFL for our pick'ems. And let me switch over.
Let me see.
All right. So let's take a look at the group standings here. So all right, so old man rocking first place by a game here. Could have been two games if you would have picked the Rams, old, but I can't blame you though. I can't blame you though. All right, so let's see. We'll start with Lewis. Did he do anything this past week?
What up, though, D Woods?
Nope. But he actually went 1-4, so he got in some games, I guess. I don't see any. Oh, he did. All right, so he got in a couple games. He missed on Cardinals versus Seahawks. I'm mad I didn't choose Seattle again like I did before.
Yeah, man. What's up with man? At this point, you got to trade Kyler Murray, man.
You say trade Kyler Murray. You know, I was having a conversation with someone the other day that was trying to determine about Kyler Murray or Tua in terms of who to start. And I was looking at Kyler Murray's, like just from a fantasy perspective, his schedule, like in terms of just what he's been going against, has been like one of the most consistently tougher like pass like defenses like that I've seen of like quarterbacks that have started. He's just now getting to the point where it's not going to be as tough for him, which in fantasy football that might be good, that might be good for him, but he just had a pretty tough schedule so far for him personally. But yeah, he was right about the Rams, so he didn't pull an old man. He did actually go with the Rams. Wrong about his Bears. Wrong about the Chargers, in which, hey, that game went exactly how I said it was going to go. Remember, I said it was going to be super close. I said the referees are going to find a way to ensure
What
that
the
they do come
referees
up
do?
victorious, and so it was I seen on Twitter a couple calls. It wasn't like last drive or anything like
Oh,
that,
okay, okay,
obviously,
okay,
but
okay,
just
okay, okay.
there's always going to be something there that
I
could
fell, I
sway to
fell
that
asleep on
way.
that damn game.
But, but yeah, Kansas City won another close one, and then he missed on the Cowboys.
I don't know what made him pick the
I,
Cowboys.
about to say, I thought Lewis hates the Cowboys. Not sure why he chose the Cowboys. I thought he hates the Cowboys. But those are the 5 games that he did do. All right, Zoe.
Yo,
Let's
let's
see how you
go.
did this past
Fuck it
week.
again.
All right, Zoe, you went 9-4 this week.
Yeah, I did
So
messed up.
you chose Detroit. Okay. Right about the Eagles. And I mean, that drop by that receiver, Xavier Leggett,
Again.
man, bruh. Oh man. I
We
mean,
we we were just talking about how the Carolina need wide receivers.
yeah, yeah. Right now, Zoe, I think you can go out there and be wide receiver 1.
Man,
You know,
that's bold.
but Eagles did win. Dolphins came back against the Jets and won that one. And so they knew they needed to win that one. They needed to win that one. Steelers, they avenged themselves against the Cleveland Browns, won 27-14. Jacksonville. I was kind of worried when I seen everybody choosing Tennessee. And I was thinking to myself, that game's a lot closer for everybody, for everybody to be choosing Tennessee like it's a lock.
But
But
damn, 6 points?
6 points. That's all they can muster, 6 points. Insane. And then
That was
oh man, Brett. Yep.
that was a whooping right there.
Kirk Cousins. I mean, you embarrassed yourself. You embarrassed yourself. You went out there. You knew it was a revenge game. You knew what it was going to be. Most people play their best during a revenge game, but not Kirk. Not Kirk. He had
Man,
his chain snatch, his soul snatch. He about to have his job snatch. Man, it was
yeah,
bad,
he
man.
got Atlanta looking real bad.
He do. He do. Like
Damn.
looking at the rest of their schedule, I don't see why they wouldn't go ahead and give Michael Penix Jr. the keys and see what he can do the rest of the season.
You ain't
Why
lying. It's
not?
over. It's over with. Kirk done lost his he done lost his mojo, everything.
Hmm.
I mean, they throw a touchdown pass and God know how long.
What's it now? Like
Like 3 or 4 weeks.
four, 4 weeks now?
With about
Insane.
with about 8 interceptions.
And then you got the Saints beating the Giants 14-11. Buccaneers beat on the Raiders. Aiden O'Connell got injured in that matchup. They ended up carting him off the field.
He
But it
always
seems
getting
like
hurt.
for real. But it does seem like he'll be coming back. If not this week, then the following. But there's a chance that he'll be coming back for this next game that they have coming up. Okay, then the Cardinals losing at home to the Seahawks. And then this one here, Buffalo losing to the Rams in this one. The game that essentially Tom Brady was losing his voice over.
Man, that game was crazy.
Oh man, it was. But 44-42. 49ers, I mean, that rookie running back that they had that before he hurt his foot, he looked great. He looked great running. But again, everybody looks great for the most part. As long as you're a decent caliber, I almost said run, like just a decent person back there, honestly, I feel like you can go out
Man,
there and get some
how
yards.
that whole team be getting hurt though?
Man, it's something in the water. It's something in the water. These guys ain't stretching before the game or something, man.
Man,
I
they
don't
whole
even know.
that's like damn, this every year though.
I really don't know how one team can get so many injuries like that. Guys come back to get hurt again.
I don't know, man.
They clearly ain't doing something right. That's for sure. And then he was wrong about he chose the Chargers, wrong about that. All right. Got the Bengals correct though. I knew you were gonna get the Bengals correct. Joe Burrow, he's been throwing now. He's been throwing this year. It may not show up on the record, but he's been throwing. Ooh, 8 points off on the final score. So he knew he
But
was
the
gonna get a lot of
Bengals,
points.
I thought they were gonna score more points than that against the Cowboys though.
I thought so too. I thought so. I thought they were going to utilize Chase Brown a little bit more too through the run game.
He
That
oh
cost you, boy.
he ain't do too much.
Nah, I took the over on his player prop, which was at like I think like what 70. I
68.
think it was like 70,
Oh,
like
he ain't.
74 yards. He might have finished with like 58 or it was like probably
Oh,
low 60s though. I think when
I
it was all
about to
said and
put
done.
him on my parlay for 70 yards in the touch. Did he score?
He did. I think he got a receiving touchdown. I think,
Okay.
which did me no good. No good at all. No good. But aside the point. Then I had to look on the other side and see Rico just getting the ball left and right, just getting the ball. And I was like, dang, I chose the wrong running back. Chose the wrong running back. All right, so then we'll jump over to me. See, how did I do last week?
10 and
All right,
3.
so I went 10-3. Okay. All right, so got Detroit correct, Eagles correct, got the Dolphins correct, Steelers correct. And Titans will mess you up, man. They
I
will
thought
mess
you
you
picked
up.
Jacksonville.
No, I wish that this thought so too, but nah, I chose Tennessee. Then the Vikings, chose the Saints, Buccaneers. Was wrong about old man Cardinals.
Cardinals ain't, man. I'm through with them.
We're gonna see if you through with them on their next opponent now. Something tells me you'll forget them one more week.
Man, it
When you
depends
see
who
that
they play
they play the Patriots.
though. On the road.
It's in Arizona. In
Oh,
Arizona. I believe it's in Arizona.
damn.
So mhm.
What my man say on that one thing? On that, can I be a millionaire? Shit, can I call a friend on that
Can I
game?
phone a friend?
Shit,
Yes.
that's
All
gonna be
right.
a tough one.
So you chose the Bills there. We all missed on that one. Well, I chose the Bills there. Then the 49ers, got the Chiefs, the Bengals. What was my final score? Ooh, off by 7. So we all knew it was going to be a lot of points scored.
I thought it was gonna be more than that. I thought they gonna at least score about 34, 35.
I thought they were about to head to overtime. The next thing I know, because I know I got excited because I was like, oh man, Chase Brown for to get a couple carries here and stuff like
Oh
that. Then all
yeah.
of a sudden he threw that touchdown. And if you was watching the stream, you saw the look on my face because that's when I knew that parlay was not about to hit. You know, because I was like, dang it, he messed. He had one job, one job, and he messed it up.
Man, I had a parlay so green on Sunday, man. Oh, I guess how I lost it though. It was like an 8 leg. I needed Sam Darnold to get 13 rushing yards. He only had 7 or 8.
Oh,
Everything else hit. The Jordan Addison yards, his touchdown, JJ touchdown yards. What else I had? TJ Hawkinson reception, Minnesota
man,
Vikings to win, and he couldn't give me 12 yards, 13 rushing yards, man.
dang man,
I
that's
was
brutal, man.
I was hurt.
I see why you want him out of Minnesota fast. I see
Man,
why.
like, come on,
You
you
said
can't
JJ would have
run.
got you that. You said JJ would have got you
JJ
13
got me that
yards
with ease.
on one carry. All right, well, let's see what old man did for the week. He also went 10-3. He got the Lions correct, Eagles correct,
I think y'all had the same picks.
Dolphins. It feels like it going through it. Dolphins. I think we did. Steelers missed on the Titans. Vikings, Saints, Baker and the Buccaneers. Missed on the Cardinals. All right, missed on the Bills.
Yeah, y'all had the
Damn, Bills.
Got the right. Oh, and I mean, this is 2 weeks in a row. You don't chose Buffalo at this point. The people around you would be shocked if they knew that this is what you was doing. 49ers with the W, Chiefs, Bengals, and ooh, off by 2 points
damn.
for the total points scored there on that one. O's been locked in, y'all. Like he's been locked in for real. All right, now let's go ahead and look at this upcoming week and make some picks. All right. So we've got the Rams and the
Oh, you doing
49ers
this?
here. And
Man?
old man, considering that you're in first place, we got to let you go first.
Well, I'm gonna have to write these down because it's telling me I'm too early.
Damn, it
Oh,
is.
you probably got to
Yeah.
just go to like a previous week, then go back to it and refresh. And then for some reason to do that, but it should straighten out. It should. Mike says your bet
No,
bills losing screwed all y'all. And so you
no,
right about that,
it
Mike.
it's telling me you're too early still. I'm gonna have to write them down and go on my phone. It might be this tablet.
All right. All right. Okay. Well, in
So,
that case, wait a second. Kenneth says that some breaking news: Florida State got a new quarterback, Thomas Castellans. There, that's the quarterback from Boston College. The one that didn't he lose his job? I believe is that accurate there, Kenneth? If that's the case, then ooh, ooh, If I'm a receiver at Florida State, I'm transferring. I'm getting the heck out of here. Getting the heck out of here. Because I mean, while he can run the ball like crazy, I mean, like he got some real speed to him, so he's a heavy rusher, and he's got that like lightning type of agility. It's not like power game or anything like. It's like he can make you miss. I love that aspect about his game, but in terms of like a pure drop back passer, that ain't it. That ain't it. You got to completely change the offense. So unless you're trying to come out here and be a block first type of receiver, if I'm a decent receiver in any kind of game, I'm leaving Florida State. Like I would have already been leaving, but this would triple down if he's going to end up being the quarterback. I'm gone. I'm gone. He probably going to get you more rushing yards than he'll get you passing yards for most games in a big game. So I mean, the kid is electric though, but still, from a pass game perspective, not what I would want if I'm a receiver.
Hell no.
Willie, what's good? How everybody feeling about their fantasy team? Those of you that
You want
survived
me
the
to do it
regular
now?
season.
No, I ain't even make it to the playoffs.
Do it.
I know
Oh,
that's right.
I'm in,
I,
JB.
I went out with a bang though.
You did. You did. You cost somebody else a ticket. So hey, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Man, I gotta get my head together. I gotta forget Mr. JB and to win the damn thing.
I tell y'all what though, man, Jamar Chase been going crazy for me this year.
That's true. They said I seen somewhere where they said that 50% of fantasy owners that had Jamar Chase, that drafted Jamar Chase, are either like a 1 or 2 seed in the playoffs. So
I just fucked up at the quarterback spot, dog.
You wanna know what's crazy in my money league? Listen to this. The top dude has Sam Darnold, Chase. They have Derrick Henry, and they got Saquon Barkley.
How you get all them people?
how many people in
Cause
that league?
because the dude had the last pick and he went back to back. He went with
Yeah, how many people
Chase.
y'all got?
We have in the money one we have 12.
I guess I can see where, because early on nobody knew that Saquon was going to be this electric, where he
Or
could have
Derrick
fell
Henry.
there.
They thought Lamar was gonna be,
Yeah, I thought so
and
too. I did.
yeah, he took Chase and then he took Barkley right away. His next two pick was King Henry
Damn,
and
that's
Sam
that's
Darnold.
that's crazy though.
Yeah, that is insane. That's insane. I'm glad.
Wow,
Oh, I
I'm
got
glad that
back
guy's not
in,
in my
JB.
league.
you ain't lying. Y'all let that man get Barkley and Chase.
Now
It
we
wasn't
good.
my fault. I
We good.
picked. I
Oh, you
picked
Right.
could have
Lamar.
prevented this. You could have prevented this.
Damn.
All
But
right,
that's
I'm back
crazy.
in, JB. I fixed all the problems.
Okay, bet. So yeah, let us know who you got between the Rams and the 49ers.
After the Rams did what they did against Buffalo, give me the Rams.
Okay. Zoe?
I gotta go with the Rams, man. Even though last time they played, the Rams had to come back, but this is a different 49er team they about to face. And the Rams is a different team right now. They got that wide receiver back, Puka Nuka. He going crazy. I
Hooker
like
going nuclear.
I like the Rams beat the bang up 49ers.
Oh yeah, when in doubt, go with the team that's got the better health in this case. So give me the Rams as well. Again, Thursday night, I will be live streaming that game tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. All right, next up, I can go first for this one. All right, so the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cleveland Browns here. I mean, Jameis is famous for all the wrong reasons, like all the turnovers and stuff. Will he get a ton of yards here? He'll get some passing yards here. Now, I don't suspect that they'll be able to run the ball against this Chiefs defense at all, but vice versa. It'll be tough for the Chiefs to run on the Browns as well. So Patrick Mahomes is going to come out and throw for more yards than he typically usually is required to. But that being said, I got the Chiefs winning this one against the Cleveland Browns. Zoe?
Yeah, I got Kansas City, man. I like their defense versus the Cleveland Browns offense. And I think Patrick Mahomes and the rest of the boys gonna do what they gotta do on offense to get in field goal range, score a couple touchdowns, and Jamie Wilson gonna get him at least about 2-3 interceptions in this game.
For sure about 3 turnovers. It might be like 2 interceptions, a fumble. However
Yeah.
they get it, they'll get it. They'll
I
get it.
like the Chiefs defense though. I like their defense for real.
Old man.
I got KT. I don't trust the Browns to save my life. I'm so bad I got Nick's up bench for Gus the Bus.
Whew,
Yeah,
really? I mean, at least I would think that Nick Chubb will maybe fall in the end zone, but I guess
You
you say
got you
same for
going against
Gus.
you going
Same for
against
Gus.
big old you going against Chris Stones.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
tough. That's tough. And the thing about Jameis, when they do score, he gets it in the end zone. He's not like, Saquon who would tee it up, thankfully, for Jalen Hurts to finish with the quarterback sneak at the 1 yard line. Ain't no 1 yard line with them. If he's within range, he gonna get in there. It's either gonna go to a touchdown or it's going the other way. But ain't fit to be no 1 2 yard handoffs for no touchdown. All right, so Zoe, what about the Bengals versus the Titans here?
Man, I gotta go with the Bengals. Tennessee put up 6 points against Jacksonville. I think Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow about to have a day against that defense. This man, I'm mad I ain't playing my fantasy league this week. This is a game where Jamar Chase might get about 3 touchdowns and about 200 receiving yards. I got the Bengals.
Okay, okay. I'll go next. I also got the Cincinnati Bengals winning this one here. The way that they, have been playing on offense through the passing game there, they'll be able to certainly pass the ball against these Tennessee Titans here. So I expect a big day here for Cincinnati. And although I feel Tennessee will put up more than 6 points this time around, it will not
Mhm.
be nearly enough for the victory. Old man,
I'm taking the Bengals. You all couldn't beat Mac Jones mid ass. You think you're gonna beat Chobo and Chase? Nah, you losing.
Is that yeah?
Yo, I wouldn't be shocked if Chase goes for like 200 yards, maybe 3 tutties this game, or
You ain't
maybe
lying.
4.
man, Chase is like, man, he hungry. He
He want
hungry. He's
he
seeing
want that
Benjamin.
payday.
You seeing Benjamin's because I saw that look in his eyes that last game. If you really watch, I saw that look in his eyes, and I'm like, dang, this guy playing like he got something to play for. But then I remember, I was like, wait a minute,
Oh
he
yeah,
do. He got that money to play for.
he
Yeah.
His
wants to be the
agent said,
highest paid
light
wide
it up.
receiver.
He
hmm
said by a landslide.
Agent said, look, you can pull a Brandon Ayuk. Use your yards for this year and next year, and all like that. Because then after you sign that deal, we can go ahead and just fake hurt and take the year off. Take that money.
Yeah.
Take that money to the bank. That's what the agent's saying. Take it to the bank. So all right, but here we go. So, old man, we'll go first with you for this one here. So, the Commanders at the Saints.
Give me the Commanders. I don't think Derek Carr's playing in this game either. If I
I
remember
think he's
right,
out.
he's hurt.
I think he's
He's
out.
out. They got Rattler and it was a Cowboys
Like,
quarterback,
what's his name?
Dan
Hayner
DeVries or
or
something like that. He played for the Cowboys. I'm either way. Saints ain't doing nothing. I'm taking the Commanders.
oh, you're talking about that. What's
The
his name?
Nucci or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ben Anthony Danucci. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, they
That
signed
was
them.
one guy that he was on JB's list of never ever under any circumstances. I don't care if it's a backup, a practice squad, keep him off like anything related to JB, keep him off the team there. Him, Tim Boyle, I I see no potential. No potential. I like no
Man, Tim
potential.
Boy, I remember him.
Like none whatsoever. But yeah, JB's also got the Commanders in this one because there's nothing to love right now for the Saints. Like they're forced to foreign as if they're still trying to be competitive because they understand it's division technically is not out of reach. But at the same time, I'm like, they're just bad. They're just bad. The more wins they get, you're gonna push yourself in a draft spot where it's like, there's a lot of competition for the top draft spot. There really is, but there's just not a lot of love right now, especially losing Derek Carr. Give me those Commanders, Zoe.
Yeah, man. Commanders coming off a bye week. I believe Marcus Lattimore playing his first game as the Commanders. So
Ooh.
yeah, I gotta go with the Commanders.
All right, Ravens versus the Giants here. Zoe, we'll let you go first.
Man, I got the Ravens, man.
All right, rocking with Baltimore here. I also got Lamar Jackson, the company, coming off a bye week as well. I believe Tommy DeVito's going to be starting for the Giants. Not that it matters who's starting the quarterback for them, but hey, I mean, if I'm Tommy, this is your chance to go out here and throw because everybody been scoring on the Ravens. Everybody been throwing the ball on the Ravens this season. It's just been a free for all out there. So he should at least be able to statistically go out there and look decent as he tries to fend off Drew Lock for another week. But that being said, though, Baltimore's going to win this one. I just hope that Lamar Jackson has a reason to keep playing in the fourth because I'm gonna need him in fantasy. I'm gonna need him. I'm gonna need his A game. So just give JB that. Old man,
I got the Ravens, man. New York Giants are in take mode. They're trying to get Cam Ward.
Yeah, I think
that
they
they
got
are.
they got number one pick right now, right?
They got the second behind the Raiders.
Second.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. All right. So Shador to the Raiders, Cam to the Giants. I can
Man,
see that. I can see that.
if I'm Shador, I do not want to go to no damn Raiders, man.
Oh, he wants to.
No, I'm saying
Eric,
I wouldn't.
oh, you wouldn't, but he wants to because of one person,
Why?
Tom Brady.
I'm straight. You gotta go get Hardball, Patrick Mahomes, and
Hey, all I
all the
know is
quarterbacks in the AFC.
Well,
all
let
I
me ask
know
you
is
guys this.
Brady been talking in prime time for years now about him.
Let me ask you guys this, because this is something that I've heard continuously, like through over the last couple of years and stuff, especially when Caleb Williams knew that everybody knew he was going to be the first pick of the draft for the most part. And there was this debate, like if you know you're going to an organization that is terrible, and but you think you're that guy, should you want to take on that challenge for a terrible organization, or should you be like, you know what? I want to go who's going to put me in the best position to succeed long term. Because football is a team sport. And being in a bad situation, I mean, who knows how many quarterbacks probably could have worked out. I still believe in this day that David Carr was not as bad as that Houston team made him look to be down there in his time in Houston. So what do you guys thought about that in terms of if you that guy, should you take on any challenge in terms of organization, or should you be like, nah, there are some places that it ain't worth it. I got to think about what's best for my career. Zoe, we'll start with you.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I feel like I'm that guy, depending on the organization, I'm not going there. Like, look at the Raiders. When last time the Raider had success with a quarterback or a team success more than a year or two? Like the Bengals, we remember the Bengals used to be good with Carson Palmer,
Hmm.
Chad. They always had a nice offense, and they had Marvin Lewis. They could never get over the hump. They won no train wreck. The New York Giants is a good organization. They got history, but to go like to Chicago, where everybody know quarterback go there to die, and certain places, I'm not going. I'd rather play somewhere else. Don't draft me. Cause then
Okay.
I get to playing bad. You might break my spirit, then I'm gonna be a bust. For real though. Then I might
You're
not
right.
last in the NFL for no 10 or 12 years.
You're
You
right.
see what happened to that Arizona quarterback?
Dodge Rosen.
Yeah. That man played 1 year.
Yeah, but that dude was horrible. Then he tried to talk like he was the next great coach.
But
He
He
talked,
had the
man. He tried to
arrogance.
say he gonna win. He's gonna win 8 Super Bowls. You dumb mother.
I'm just saying though, man, you gotta think about your future, man. Like it's cool to be that guy, but you can be that guy over there. That's a good organization over there. Let somebody else build that organization up. I'm straight. And plus, I ain't got
Campaign.
no stocks in that damn organization anyway.
Hmm.
So shit, I'm straight. I want, like I said, ain't no way fuck I'm going to the Raiders, man.
So
I
you're
don't
gonna
see
pull
it.
an Eli Manning, and you're gonna pull a
Yeah.
what was the other one? The quarterback for the Broncos, Elway.
Elway.
Elway. Cause
Oh,
let's
Mr.
be for
JB
real.
hates that.
Cause let's be for real, y'all. Would y'all want to go to the Raiders?
Ooh.
Me? I
Yeah,
don't think you
like
want to answer that. I don't think you want to me to answer that because I'm saying yes.
you say, yeah,
Yeah.
to the Raiders.
I'm gonna
Yes.
put it like this. I'm gonna put it
Why?
like this. Like for
I'll,
me personally, like
I'll let
I've
JB talk first, and I'll go last.
yeah, I've always like I want to see the Raiders do well. I do want to see them do well, just from an organizational standpoint. So for me, it wouldn't be because I felt like they put me in a great position to win. Now, if I was in that suit and we talking about like my career, that'd probably be different. But without it being my actual career, I would want to be that guy to help Raider Nation return back to Providence. I would love to be that guy if I was, in that situation. I felt that I could, and I felt that I could. So for them, I'm a little bit biased towards that. But I get the point that you're making, Zoe. If you had used a team that wasn't the Raiders, that I had like no, if like I felt indifferent about, then I'd go exactly with the route that you're saying. But for me, purely because I have a lot of interest in seeing the Raiders rise back to being good, I would want to be the guy responsible for that. I would. So my agent would have to tell me like, hey, when's the last time they drafted a quarterback in the first round that worked out? Or drafted a quarterback in general that worked out. Even when they had success the last time, it was with a veteran that had been tossed around the league for some years. So then he say something like that, I might be like, well, you know what? All right, make the call. Send me somewhere else. I won't argue that. But yeah, old man.
Me personally, I understand where Zoe's coming from. Like if it's the Panthers, it depends. It all depends on it. Me personally, I'm going the Raiders. People can laugh at me. Tom Brady's about to turn that ship around. Like you all don't understand. Y'all can laugh, whatever. Tom Brady's gonna turn it around because guess what? You had the GOAT, who was a four-string quarterback, who was doubted his whole career mostly until he took over. Michigan, doubted. When he first came in the NFL, doubted. He was doubted, and I was being doubted as an owner. He's gonna turn that shit around. And if I'm Shador, hook me up. I got the GOAT upstairs where I can learn from 24/7. Oh yeah. And like you said, they got Mahomes, Herbo in there, even Bo Nixon. So you might have the best quarterback division in the NFL. If I'm that guy, and I think I'm that guy, I want to face them. Because if I could beat you, that's just gonna make me look 10 times better.
Man, listen. Oh man, I feel you on that confidence level. But like honestly though,
And let's
are we?
be real, Las Vegas now ain't a bad place to live, pimping. Come
No,
on
it's
now.
not. No, it's not though. But in other nice places too. But like the Raiders. Are we so Antonio Pierce gonna be there long term? Who
Oh
the
No,
no.
he ain't.
Oh no.
so
Oh
he
no.
He
getting
they getting
fired?
a new head coach next year. They getting
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
a new head
I
coach
assume
next
he's
year.
out the door. I assume he's out the door. If he's still there, then maybe I'm reconsidering my
If
like
he's still
going
there,
there.
if he's still there, if I'm Shador and I'm prime time, I'm sitting down with Brady and the other owners, and I'm saying, listen, if you want me to come be your franchise quarterback, I will. I'll do everything I win, but we're not gonna win with this head coach.
I feel, but
Me,
like I don't know who their head coach is going to be. I don't know who their OC going to be.
I'll
Now
take
I'm look,
Mike Vrabel in a heartbeat.
then I'm looking at their defense, and I'm looking at their weapons, and I'm looking at the whole AFC as a whole. Kansas City, the Chargers, the Broncos, Buffalo, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Bengals. Like, damn, man, them about 8 good teams over there.
Hey,
And I
well,
feel you, and, and
if
I
you that
feel you,
dude,
right? I feel if you that dude, go after all them giants and knock everybody down. But in reality,
Hmm.
the NFC is way weaker. And you have a bad if Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson was in the NFC, I'm pretty sure they would probably have one Super Bowl by now.
you going against Mahomes though in that in
But
the Super Bowl.
You could get at the end of the day, you might can get lucky on a Super Bowl every now and then.
I
True, but
mean,
But
true,
you
but
had the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl.
True, but if you look though, history has proven so far the only quarterbacks who have been able to beat Mahomes in the postseason is Tom Brady and Burrow.
I feel you though. But I'm just saying, like, you have a better opportunity to even go into the Super Bowl.
All right, so I got a question for you right now. If you're Shador slash Cam Ward, if it's between Las Vegas with the Raiders or New York Giants, what team would you go?
I'm going to the Giants.
They're not gonna have the same head coach. They're not gonna have the same OC. There's gonna be a whole lot more questions. I'll
But
give you the fact. I'll give you the fact that right now they're an all-around better team. But look what they got you.
no,
They got you another top two pick.
no, but let's be for real. The Giants was bad because of the quarterback play. But I'm looking at the division. The Cowboys are done for. The
Oh yeah,
command,
they're done.
the
you didn't even got to go
Commanders.
that far. You didn't even got to go that far. Just look at the wide receiver Malik Neighbors for the Giants. The weapons you got. You got
The
in the
running back.
backfield. That running back. They
Yeah,
got some young pieces to work with.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
but on
do.
the Raiders, you got the
You
best
do.
young tight end in the NFL. He's breaking
That is
rookie
true.
records over there.
That is
Man,
true.
listen.
I,
Like,
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this though to try to chime in here. They love you until they don't. Like everybody's gonna love you when you first get there to Las Vegas. Like if we're choosing between the two and stuff like that. But I just feel like at least if you went to the Giants, and y'all know I despise the Giants as an organization there, but just being from a neutral perspective, if you went to the Giants there, you know. Aside from the fact that they tend to have some type of a blueprint that every blue moon, that division competitive. They don't have consecutive division champs. So what does that mean? At some point, we'll get our shot. Nobody's got a stronghold on this division here. I can see the potential there. And while Brock Bowers is very interesting there for the Raiders, looking on the other side and seeing Mahomes, seeing the referee help Mahomes and stuff like that, then seeing Harbaugh, what he's going to do with the Chargers in the upcoming years, and Justin Herbert, and then seeing little Bo Nix continue to grow, him and Sean Payton there. I mean, every game we play got to be epic. Every game got to be legendary. And I'm just a rookie. And I mean, we're not talking about the elephant in the room here. Everybody not built like that. Just because you're the first pick don't mean you the next coming of a Hall of Famer. You might just be a good quarterback, but you have to be a Hall of Famer just to even make the playoffs in that scenario. And Hall of Fame, I know I say that they watered it down, but it's still a task to get there. It is. Now, that's as much as you're gonna get me to defend the Giants case in that one, Zoe. Like that. That's as much as
Well,
JB can do.
I understand where you're coming from, but you also have to look at that. If that's New York City, that's New York media. You mess up one time, they gonna torch you for a good week.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Depending on
That's
how
true.
you, yeah, it depends on how
Unless your
you.
last name is Manning. Let's keep it a buck. Unless your last name is
It all
Manning.
depends on where you go. Now, me personally, if I'm New York Giants, I'm not taking Cam Ward. I'm
Why?
trading down and trying to get another pick for 2006 draft. I
Who
am
come
calling up the Mannings and saying, "Hey, you know what? You did it before. Let's do it again. Let's bring in Archie."
when he come out next year?
That 2026 draft.
Damn.
Let JB ask a question here because JB legitimately is confused about this. So I want to hear this one from everybody who knows more because I haven't cared much to watch too much about Arch Manning here, but how are we already crowning the man who's a backup quarterback as the next top pick aside from the last name? Like, if his last name was Johnson, will we still feel the same way about this kid being a top pick? Is it purely just because we assume his last name is Manning that he's going to develop and become that guy? Is that what we're going off of? Because JB's legitimately, all I see is he's coming in for some package plays to run the ball and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Heck, Tebow could do that. So I just want to know, like, are we certain that he's that guy for us to if the Giants are going to pass on a guy who I think elevated a Miami program that we haven't seen had a great quarterback since what, maybe Vinny Testaverde in terms of just best quarterback they had like in the last couple of decades. So I'm trying to see about Arch Manning. What has he shown, especially from a passing perspective, other than a couple games he started against some subpar teams that Texas played during that small stretch? What has
Like
he done?
Archie, I seen him get in, but it was against scrappy teams. I give you that. But to wait to 2026 to draft your future quarterback is insane. That's like it this year. Hold on, so that's two more drafts away.
Yeah, 2020 because
Yeah, two drafts.
2025
Because yeah,
draft's coming up
25 would
now.
be next year.
Oh well, that
So
might not be, but like you said though, we never really even seen him play, and I'm thinking he gonna be good because
I mean,
his
I
whole
assume he
family
is.
was good.
You got resources. Like I agree. I assume that, but do we know? Do
No,
we
we don't.
know?
You
Yeah,
don't
but
know, but
to play devil advocate, do you know Cam Ward's gonna be good in the NFL? We seen college people
Well,
who are
time
good
out,
in
time out,
college.
time. And JB don't call a timeout like that. But all right, let's forget the NFL right now. Let's talk about purely what's been done so far at the collegiate level here, so we can elude the NFL who's going to be good because we don't know that. But for right now, from what we've seen from Arch Manning, just purely based upon college alone, can we say that this man's for sure a great quarterback? Can
No,
we say that?
nah.
That's
I was
JB's
no.
case.
I
That's
was trying
JB's
to
case.
yeah, I was trying to see who else was coming out that year. Shit,
I'm just doing it because I think the upside though.
no, I'm saying, but what other
I think
quarterbacks coming
Archie
out?
Manning will have a better upside. Has a higher upside than Cam Ward. That's my opinion. I could be wrong,
Who,
but in my
right,
opinion,
but who the other quarterbacks coming out? Do you know?
For
no,
next
no,
year,
and that's the thing.
hmm.
Do you know JB?
Does
Like
the what year does Dylan Gabriel come out?
this year, I think.
Think
Is it
this year. That's what I'm saying. If you
this
go
year?
to the 2026
Hmm.
draft, there's Manning and maybe nobody else right now being
When
talked
Drew
about.
Aller, when Drew Aller come out?
Is
Is it
Drew's got
next
to go
year?
at some point. I mean, at some point he got to graduate, right? He's been there for a hot minute. This got to be the year, right?
I think last year he was a freshman, wasn't he?
Was he a freshman last year?
I think he might have been a freshman last year.
Was I wrong about him? That's right, because they had Clifford a couple years ago.
But
But dang, let
I
me look
feel
and
you,
see.
old man, though. But I don't know, man. That's something you got. That's something you got to go back and watch film on Karen Ward, though, because I like Karen Ward play style.
Me
Because I say
personally,
this,
like
if you'd have asked me last year, I would have thought for a fact that Quinn Ewers would have been the best quarterback this year, just
Yeah,
based
me
upon
too.
last year what he did. But a lot can change in a year because what happens is you end up losing someone like in his case, Xavier Worthy was gone. That was big for him, and now he's just like the kid got hurt. He looks lost. He looks lost at moments. Like that's just I'm just being honest. There are times where he does not look like himself out there. Same with Carson Beck. I thought last year he showed like, okay, when he come back this year, he finna light it up. No, no, I see some sputtering out there. There are some games out there on who they played on that game against Kentucky and stuff like that. Lost. He looked completely lost. And there have been multiple games where he's looked like that. So you never know until you know.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
just saying what I would do. Me personally, I think Manning has a higher upside. I could be wrong,
right.
but if I'm New York,
So
I'm calling Sam Darnold, giving him a one year deal to be the bridge quarterback, getting another first round
Oh,
pick, and
oh my
going
gosh.
into 226 and drafting Manning.
Oh my goodness. I just look, you know what? Let me pull up the quarterbacks from 2026 draft class. And guys, it is not an impressive list at all.
know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
trying
Like,
to say.
Going,
That's what I'm trying to
woo,
say. If you look at those quarterbacks, that's why I'm saying Manning will be
but
on paper and upside should be the best
but
quarterback in that draft.
but old man, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What if Manny just be average this year?
Then
based
you
upon
then you
this list,
basically
it's going to be
fucked.
enough.
But you gotta take the me see. But I'm not
Yeah.
high. I'm not high. No disrespect to either one of them. I'm not high on Cam Ward or Sador.
Right,
That's why
but
when people are telling me, "Oh, trade down and draft the quarterback next to," no, I'm not high. I'm more high on RC Manning because of the name slash the upside, in my opinion.
right. But
Yeah.
shit, I'd rather trade
Okay.
down and
I
try to
mean, if
get
you're
my
not
man.
sold on this year, then that makes sense.
I
If,
wasn't sold on Cam Ward or Shador last year
but
when people telling us, "Oh, trade down and don't drag me, trade down and building." No, I'm not high on this quarterback. In my opinion, I wouldn't draft a quarterback this season if I was a quarterback needed team. That's how bad it is. I'm thinking Sam Darnold. To me, Sam Darnold is the best. Will be the best quarterback available.
who's that? Who's that?
All
Dylan,
right.
that
So
Oregon
here's
quarterback.
just a look. Nah, that's a guy named Dante Moore. No
Oh,
idea. No idea.
you say
Look
more.
at
I
this.
guess these are all projections here. When
Look
I
at
saw
this.
Aiden Chills up there, I said, "What?" Yeah, go ahead.
That's what. That's what I'm saying. Look at this draft right here. I understand. Okay, you might not.
Hmm.
If you're the New York
Yeah,
Giants, you
Sam
can't afford to
Darnold.
do it. I'm just telling you what I would do because I'm not sold on Cam Ward or Zador. So me
Oh yeah,
personally, I'm trading down a couple of spots for a quarterback needed team, getting a first round pick, and
Yeah,
saying,
this
you
is
know what, we need O line help, or how about we get another wide receiver? Maybe we can get T Mac, and then next year have
no
Neighbor and T Mac out there. We can stick any quarterback in there and they be good.
man. You said Dante Moore, man. I knew that rung a bell. He from Detroit. He used to play for UCLA. I ain't know.
UCLA. Ooh,
I ain't know he transferred to
man, but that
Oregon
just goes
though.
to show.
Was good, my boy Nug.
Yeah, I ain't know that either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
what's
from
good
here.
with you? But
Yeah,
man, I
the
mean,
quarterback list
yeah,
horrible though,
I'm looking
man.
at this list here.
hmm
Yeah, like, yeah,
This
See,
yeah.
year,
you I
Got
don't
my
know how
man
long
North
Beck.
Fafita.
I don't know how long Beck been in the college. I think if he could stay for another year, I would.
My boy
Because
love bowling.
if you back and you stay in for another year and get healthy, you QB one in this draft.
Yeah, but shit, he ain't man. Beck is a bum.
Man,
But
Miller
look at these
Moss.
bums.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm saying
man,
no.
yeah,
But I'm talking
yeah.
about finding your franchise quarterback.
Woo, yeah. Keep JB away from this class for sure. I'm glad we got our guy old.
Oh,
I'm glad we
that's
got our
why I
guy.
said I told people who
Speaking
wanted
of
to
which,
trade down and not take Drake May. I called them stupid.
oh man, yeah. But I'll go ahead and get us back to our picks here. My computer's just going slow.
Man,
But
did y'all see
I
that
understand
All
crazy?
right.
I understand where you guys
All right. Did
coming
everybody
from,
get
though.
their pick who
Piggyback
they
on the
got?
back.
Yeah, we got the Ravens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had the Ravens.
Yeah, that's a
All
horrible
right.
class.
All right. So we're gonna start with you here. Cowboys versus a Panthers team that hey, these Panthers, they've been fighting. They've been clawing. They just ain't been winning, but they've been, they've been in it.
All I know is I owe him a big apology to Bryce Young, man. I blew him off. I thought he was a bust. This young man is showing me something. He can be special. He needs help though. Their best receiver is Adam Thielen, an old man.
Yeah, he be balling too though. That's crazy.
He turned back the clock. Me personally though, I'm taking the Cowboys just because I don't trust that wide receiver core. They're gonna be dropping and
Damn,
fumbling.
that's right. You hit it right on the nose, old man.
If they can catch balls or run the ball, Panthers should win this
Yep.
game easy. But they can't. Even Suburbs fumbling, and they just lost their rookie running back,
I
which
see.
is another problem. He's good, but why would you draft a running back second round who's coming off an ACL
Yeah,
injury, and he just
yeah.
did it again? Like, I'm
I was sad
sorry,
for the kid.
I gotta take the Cowboys, not because I trust the Cowboys. I just don't trust that wide receiver room.
Yeah.
All right, Zoe, you also sound like you going with the Cowboys too.
Yeah, I'm going to Cowboy too. I don't like the weapons Bryce playing with.
Yeah, until Xavier Leggett shows me that he can hold on to the ball, because that might just make the difference. That might just make the difference there.
Where he from? Ole
No,
Miss?
No, he's
no,
from
no,
South
no. South
Carolina.
Carolina. South Carolina.
Oh.
And you know what? I owe Wolf a big apology. I wanted him to draft this man, trade up. I don't care what it costs. This dude reminds me of a bigger Nelson Aguilar. How many balls he drops? Holy,
Oh man, Nelson did drop a lot. A lot.
like
All right.
bad.
All right. So next up, we've got the Jets and the Jaguars here. So Zoe, who you taking in this one?
I gotta go with the Jets, man.
All right. So rocking with the Jets here. All right. So after seeing the Jaguars get that road win there against the Tennessee Titans, one might be inclined to maybe think at home they might be able to do something, but that would be foolish because I'm going to take the Jets, even though Braylon Allen seems like he's going to be the back there. But hey, Braylon's going to get a chance to shine in this one against Jacksonville. So I got the Jets as much as I hate taking the Jets. Old man.
I got this. Judge. I don't trust Max Owens to save my life. I seen, and I don't want to hear no Jacksonville fan because I already got it on Twitter. Oh, Max did good. He won us the. You won by a lucky. You won lucky. Come on now. Max Jones done for. I don't know how he's still in the NFL. Oh, I know how by Tony Khan because he loves him. But nah.
Yep. All right. So I'll go first with this one. Miami Dolphins versus the Houston Texans. And so this one's going to actually be a good game. This one's going to end up coming down to the wire here towards the end. And so ultimately, I'm going to end up taking the Miami Dolphins to win this one on the road. I thought about it, made that decision right there on the spot there. Miami wins this one in a close one, but ultimately, I feel like in the fourth quarter, their offense will outshine Houston in the fourth quarter, and that'll make the difference. Old man.
I got Houston.
All right. Finally, when we pick something different.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Zoe.
I got Houston too.
All right. All right. So you two
Off a
going with
bye
Houston.
week. And the
Okay.
Miami ain't looked too good last week to me.
Hey, can you say Houston's been looking good lately?
No, but they come off a bye week. They gonna get it together.
Miami is in right now. Miami's in playoff mode. Even though they're on the outside looking in, they understand what this game means here. And you said yourself, you had the wrong quarterback that hurt you in fantasy. So you're choosing the guy that hurt you all year long in fantasy,
But I ain't
right?
playing them not watching them blow up.
That might be the case. You might have been the jinx there.
You ain't
You might have
lying.
been the jinx. And so Nug says he agrees with me. So at least I got Nug support here. So at least I got that. All right. Colts and the Broncos here. So, old man, we'll start with you for this one. Who you got in this one?
I got Bo Nix and the Broncos winning this one. I don't trust Anthony Richardson. Yeah, he beat New England, but that defense, PS2 is gonna get some picks off this game. Watch.
All right, I'll go next. I too am rocking with Bo Nix here at home. I'm even considering starting Bo Nix over Jalen Hurts this week in fantasy football, simply because I am so concerned. Y'all have no idea how nervous I am about Jalen Hurts going against the Steelers defense. Like, yes, but anyways, aside from that though, give me those Broncos here at home. I do think Indianapolis will keep it close. I can see the Broncos winning, final score being like 24-17, 24-20, 27-20, something around that range there, but Broncos getting the W. But Zoe, who you
Yeah,
got?
I gotta go with the Broncos too, man. I'm not liking what I see out of Indy offense. And I like that defense in Denver. And Bo Nix in the offense, they've been playing good.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, they in playoff mode, ain't they?
Well,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
they at least in the playoff picture those, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
But for Miami, they know a loss equals elimination basically. So when I say playoff mode, oh yeah. Remember when LeBron used to say every year he's in playoff mode and stuff like that? I used to be like, man, stop that, man. Just stop
Hmm.
it. You should be in playoff mode all season long, man. Come on.
The GOAT.
But here we got a good one here.
Who?
And so, of
Who's the
course,
GOAT?
we got to
LeBron.
start.
Who?
Whoa. Did I just hear that correct? You said LeBron the GOAT.
LeBron.
He's the second
He
greatest player
said
of
the
all time.
GOAT.
I agree on that, but not the GOAT.
Okay, we can agree to disagree on that one.
That
We,
Mr.
we won't
MJ right
we
there.
won't
That's that Mr. Bald Man right there. Show
we
some
won't dive
respect.
into that. We won't dive into that. All right, but Zoe, who you got between the Bills and the Lions?
Man, dang, this is gonna be a good game.
It is.
Ah,
It is. I hear that Dalton Kincaid is coming back here for the Bills. I think
yeah.
one more person coming back too.
I don't know though,
Fresh
man.
off the loss to the Rams.
I think I gotta go towards the Lions at the crib though, man. I don't like what I seen out of Buffalo defense, man. That right there was very alarming to me, man. They defense just got slapped around.
Okay. All right, so gonna rock with it. I would have sworn she would have took the Bills here
I
just because
wanted, I wanted
you
to,
might as
but
well. You need to catch up with me. So at some point you got to take a risk. So
I don't like the Bills defense, man. And they offense is too heavy on Josh Allen though.
it's true. Well,
He
it's gonna have to
running
be.
he
It's gonna
running
have
the
to be
ball
this
from
week
he running for
because
90 rushing yards, throwing for 400, running for 3 touchdowns, passing for 5.
you're
Like
gonna need that
damn.
performance again this week against Detroit because they ain't gonna be able to run the ball with James Cook against this defense. So he's gonna have to be able to make some plays
Yeah, that's
again.
why. Yeah, I gotta go with the Lions against them. Hope I'm
Okay,
wrong though.
I know you're hoping
You know what I'm
the other way.
saying? Play that little
Oh,
game.
old man, for 2 consecutive weeks, you have stood strong with Buffalo Bills Nation. You've made amends with them, have formed an alliance and stuff. I see no reason to part ways this week. So I
Fuck
know you're picking
Buffalo.
Buffalo. You're picking
Fuck no,
Buffalo.
man. You all some pathetic. You let the Rams come and mollywop you. You talking about we the greatest team the Lions gonna blow you out. I hope the Lions drop 50 on you.
Mm, yeah, but JV2 is going to take Detroit in this one.
Oh, whoa, now, JB, you talk all this. Oh,
Hey,
old
I'm not the
man,
one
stay on the hill.
that.
Stay on the hills about the Buffalo after Bills. And you over here pick them every week like the cheerleader.
I never
Betraying
Hold
the
said
on.
New England Patriots.
I never said
Everybody
that's the
taking the
Bills.
Lions?
Everybody taking the Lions.
Man,
Only you
shit.
can change that, Zoe.
Yeah, I'm going the other way, man. I got to. I'm
I
going
told you
Buffalo.
I had no beef with Buffalo. No beef with them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm ashamed.
All right, but here's where things get interesting. The Steelers versus the Eagles
I'm
here.
going last on this one. This the only game I didn't pick.
All right, so old jump first. I was just about to pick him to go first here.
Oh no,
So
no,
I
no.
see what you did here. I see what you did here. You look into this game, this can go one or two ways. Either Saquon breaks the will of the Steelers defense by fourth quarter, or either the Steelers defense shuts him down and forces Jalen Hurts to have to throw the ball. 73% have chosen the Eagles to win this one. And I think the 73% have made a mistake in this one. I think that Pittsburgh goes on the road here and they shut down Saquon Barkley enough to where the Eagles, late in the fourth quarter, with about 6 minutes left to go, are going to have to ask Jalen Hurts to win it for them, and he will not be able to do that. The
you know that
Steelers, yeah,
you know that receiver ain't playing right.
wait, what you call it?
George Pickens.
Oh, I did not know that. Did not know that.
Yeah, I be thinking. I'm
Mm,
like, who the fuck he throwing the ball to?
that complicates things. That does complicate things.
Yeah, he ain't playing. He dealing with a hamstring injury. I don't know
But
who the other wide receivers is.
I mean, they got
Then the
Van
dome
Jefferson
talking
left. They
about
got
man. Come on now.
what's that guy? I forget
Mike
his
Tight
name.
Williams.
end.
Anybody talking about him? Y'all made me mad with that, saying Mike Williams like that. I'm switching over to the Eagles, man.
I
Y'all made me mad. Gonna talk about some Mike Williams, man. Like he's supposed to be somebody. Mike Williams shouldn't even be on the field.
No,
That's
dude,
a
you
Mike
picked the
Williams.
stay on,
So
stay with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on now. In the zone, I'm gonna. Ooh, you lucky. We could have had
I
them.
like Pittsburgh defense though.
We could have
I
had
like
them in
it
the
too.
zone if you kept your mouth
I
shut.
like it too. All right,
I
Zoe.
don't know, man. I don't like. Damn, it's just that Pittsburgh offense. Damn, it's just that offense, man. I feel lefty though, man. I gotta go with Pittsburgh. I like that defense, man. They gonna make Jalen Hurts do so. They gonna make him do some things he gonna be uncomfortable doing. That throwing the football. I gotta go with the Steelers, man.
All right, old man.
I'm going with the Eagles because I don't think Russ is gonna do good this game. He ain't got really nobody to throw to, and that's why
Man,
I'm
I wish
more
Pickens
upset
was
in the
playing.
zone. Said it.
I wish Pickens was playing, man.
Yeah, you
Oh,
ain't
I
I
lying.
be picking the Steelers if Pickens were playing.
You ain't lying. I'm picking the Eagles.
what?
Come on now.
I got
Come on now, dude.
Everybody flopping, man. Like,
I'm picking the Eagles, man. I want to. I want to Steelers, but I just don't see what they're gonna do on offense though.
man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna be. I got Steelers fans in my Discord telling me don't pick them. What do you think? They even know.
Yeah, no Jordan picking. Like
You know what?
I don't know who the other receivers is.
Calvin Austin.
I ain't never heard. I ain't never seen him do nothing.
Oh man, I'm really still thinking about this one. I'm really still thinking about
I,
this
I
one.
like their defense so much
Go
though.
ahead. You
I
pick
mean,
the Steelers. Pick the
we
Steelers.
just saw Carolina, put up what 16 points against them, and Carolina ain't got no receiver. They ain't got
They,
Oh,
they
they
ain't got
got
no
old man
receiver.
Thielen now. Put some respect on the
Yeah,
OG's
so
name.
you right
like I
though,
said,
bro.
they ain't got no receiver. And
Oh, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to the OG. He'd be wide receiver one on Pittsburgh right now, but it's always Pickens out. He'd be wide
I mean,
receiver one on New England.
This is
and we
gonna be
still would be looking for a wide receiver one if he was our wide receiver one, and you know that, and you know
No, we
that. So
went. We
therefore,
got to
he
add
ain't no
on.
one.
You don't disrespect the OG like that. Come on now, pick
I
the
mean, nah,
Steelers. Go ahead, pick the Steelers.
but nah, I got to play it neutral here. But
Ah,
all right, Patriots versus the Cardinals here.
oh,
So, Ode, I know that this is a conflict between your two teams here. I know that, so we'll let you go first.
hmm. This is hard for me because Mayo's fighting for his job. He's fighting the Cardinals though. Screw it, give me New England. I'm taking our boys.
Okay, okay, I'll go next. Give me the Cardinals. Enough said. Zoe.
yeah, I got Arizona too.
Okay, okay. Kyler Murray's supposed to have a game. He's supposed to have a game. All right, Buccaneers versus the Chargers here. So I got to start with Zoe for this one here. Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield versus the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh, who you taking in this one?
I got uh Mike Evans playing, right?
Is he old?
I think he
Mike
back, right?
Evans.
Yeah, he been playing, right?
Let me
I haven't
look real
watched.
quick.
I haven't
I
watched
think
much of
so.
the
I
Buccaneers
gotta
game.
I
I
gotta
thought
go
he's
with
back. I thought he was back, but
I gotta go with the Bucks, man. I don't be like I ain't like what I seen out the Chargers last week.
Mike Evans has not practiced.
Oh damn. Who the fuck he throwing the ball to?
I'm
Uh
looking at their
he been getting some
inactive.
yards. I don't know who he been throwing to. I mean, Cade Oden, that tight end, he's been getting some yards. They're throwing it out the backfield with Sheed
but
White. I mean, the,
The Chargers do got a tough defense though.
He has a hamstring injury. Did not practice Wednesday. Didn't practice today.
He probably ain't playing. I'm probably gonna go with
Oh, crap! They got running backs didn't practice. Ooh,
I probably go with the I'm gonna go with the Chargers at home.
all right, all right. I'll go next. Definitely was going to choose the Chargers there, regardless for me, because that defense good, but also Lad McConkey's coming back. He wasn't there last week, coming back, so that's going to be big for them. So I expect the Chargers at home. They understand the situation here. Although Tampa Bay's going to put up a fight, but I got the Chargers winning this one. Old man.
I got the Chargers. Bucks are too hot right now.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, the Packers and the Seahawks. Now, Zoe know a little something about them Green Bay Packers there. You know, he sees them all the time. So tell me, who you got in this one, the Packers or the Seahawks?
What's the Seahawks record?
8-5.
They got a winning record. I got Seattle. Green Bay can't beat nobody with a winning record, man. Give me Seattle.
All
At
right.
the crib, I got the Seahawks.
Speaking from the heart this time. I got you. I got you. All right. Old man,
I got the Packers.
you got the Packers in this one. So I'm also going to take the Green Bay Packers in this one. So I need big things from Josh Jacobs this week. All right. We're not even going to disrespect you to ask you this one, Zoe. We already know, but as always, we want to hear your thoughts on what to expect, especially, Jordan Addison. I never know when to start him in fantasy, but it's the playoffs. Last time he smoked the Bears. Can I expect the same thing again, or will Chicago stop trying to double Justin Jefferson now that they realize that Jordan Addison is a threat again?
No,
Like,
they still gonna double JJ. And we at the crib playing on our new all white uniforms. We trying to get to that number one seed in the NFC. I feel like Chicago Bears and packed up. They ready to go home.
I know
They
Caleb
ready.
is.
Yeah, they ready to go home. Man, the O line not blocking good. The I think the Vikings, man, this might be like a 27, probably about 14-13 type of game. The Vikings for sure gonna score 3 touchdowns.
Okay, well, will two of them at least be the Jordan Addison?
But he might get all three of them.
I mean, shit, if that's the case, then I need to put him in the lineup for sure. For sure. But if you go out there and he he get your boy less than double digit fantasy points, though,
Oh no, ain't less. No, no, ain't gonna be less.
woo,
He gonna get you about. He gonna get you between 18 to 25.
18 and 25. Now JB likes that. That's a good number.
Yeah,
That's a good number. All right, I'll go next here. And so obviously Minnesota got them winning this one. They understand the importance of this one. And last time these two teams played, it was too close for comfort there for Minnesota. So they're going to come out extremely focused again. And I'm hoping Addison does have a big game. Oh, man.
I got the Vikings.
Okay, okay. So we all rocking Minnesota. All right.
damn.
Next up, the Falcons versus the Raiders. And I honestly thought that this might have been a revenge type of game for Desmond Ritter. But Aiden O'Connell, he might actually get the start. Either way, though, either way, Falcons versus the Raiders. Oh man, we got to start with you here for this one.
Man, I'm taking the Falcons because I think the Raiders are in tank mode. If you watch the Raiders and the Chargers and not the Chargers but against KC, they should have won it. But the old line, the right guard smacked the center to hike the ball. I don't trust the Raiders. They in tank mode. Give me the Falcons.
Yep. Yep. But tell me this: does Kirk Cousins throw a touchdown in this game?
I think so because how bad the Raiders are. Now saying that, if he goes out there and he thinks there's better, Falcons, you gotta put a rookie in. You
You
have
got to.
to.
You
You
got
got
to at
to.
this point.
And I don't know, you might have to cut Cousins or try to trade him or do whatever because the man looks done. He looks worse than Aaron Rodgers out there.
I'll
He
say this. I'll say this. For anybody that is in real estate or either anybody that just owns property, stays in the property. So basically, everybody understands. You may sign a lease agreement for 12 months, could be 18 months, but if you ain't got the money to pay the rent for that next month, and it keep adding up, at some point you finna get evicted regardless of what that is. And that's exactly what happened to Kirk Cousins right now. He don't have the money to pay the rent, and he's overdue. He's late right now. They knocking on the door right now. His stuff about to get put out. So your boy Kirk Cousins, he down bad. He need this one. He need this one. Kirk, he like the money. He been scamming people since he been in the league for money. But he ain't gonna do that no more if he go out there and stink it up against these Raiders. I promise you that. So he need this. He need this. But Falcons will win it in spite of Kirk Cousins. By John Robinson will be enough. He'll be enough. And if Desmond Ritter does start, Desmond gonna think he's still a Falcon and help them out with this one. So at least you got that to count on. Zoe,
got that in your back pocket. Yeah, I got the Falcons, man. I just feel like enough is enough. Like, damn. Like when you like we gotta get the ball back on we gotta get the train back on the track, man. And the Raiders, the Raiders, y'all said they got the number one seed, right?
that's right.
So they trying to keep that number one seed. You should they ain't got nothing to prove.
hmm
Shit.
I'm telling you, watch. If this game comes down to a Hail Mary, I wouldn't be surprised if you see the safeties for the Raiders come up. Like if they're the ones that's on defense, they come up and blitz just so that way that they're wide open and they can
Yeah.
score. Cause we seen that happen before. I forget what team it was. What team was that? Oh, like years ago,
Yeah,
they
I was about to say
blitzed on a
years
Hail
ago.
Mary and ended up losing because of that. That
I
Shit.
I
I
think the
can't
Jets
believe
were
it.
involved in that game though. I feel like it involved the Jets some way, shape, or form. But all right. So how many points to be scored in the
They got
Falcons
34.
and Raiders? You got 34 for that one.
I got 43.
I got 37. 37. Dang it. Not so. All right. There we go. All right. So those are all of the picks that we have for this week. Now let's switch over to the current playoff picture. See what it's looking like this time.
Shit.
All
What's
right.
up?
So playoff picture right now. Looking at some of the top teams here. And again, the Chiefs playing against Cleveland here. And so most would assume that they would probably win that game, most likely. And then look at Detroit, though. Things get interesting. Detroit versus Buffalo. That means one of these teams have got to lose. One of them has got to lose. Now, if you're Buffalo, you mess around and you lose. What does that mean? That means, well, I mean, Pittsburgh also got their hands full right now. So you've got
Yeah.
Pittsburgh fighting as well with the Eagles here. So a lot of chaos about to ensure, guys, with this week. These are some big games.
Yeah,
Some big
but
games.
this get I just did a video. I think the Buffalo Bills game is more important to Buffalo than it is to Detroit. Cause Detroit
Oh,
loses game, they still hold the number one seed in the NFC. Because the Bills is a that's AFC. And the Eagles lost to two NFC teams. So
okay,
I
okay.
I feel like the Bills got more to lose than the Lions.
I still feel like the Lions got more to lose in this one. That NFC race is tight. Buffalo knows that they've won their division. Detroit knows it's going to come down to that final, week most likely. So therefore, for them, while you have a little bit of cushion here, you got to maintain that. Buffalo, you've already clinched your division. Worst case scenario, you could lose. Maybe Pittsburgh might lose as well. The consequences may not be that bad,
But,
honestly, for you. I mean,
but
your schedule the rest of the way is easier than Pittsburgh's.
yeah,
So
if you Buffalo, JB, don't you want like a feel good win before you get into the playoffs?
they got
Like
plenty
you,
of time for that. They
man,
got plenty of time for that.
man, they play. I think they play New England twice, and they
Look,
play the Jets.
if that'll make
So
you feel good running over those teams, then every win should feel good, Zoe. Ain't that
who
right, old
Buffalo?
man? Yeah, every win should feel good.
Man, they
Man,
got
that
Molly
boy.
Wop last week, man. They need some get back.
They just need a win. But they can wait another week. If anything, it fires them up. It fires them up because it says, people will start saying you're the same old Bills. Right now, they've
Yeah.
been hearing so many like complimentaries. It's not doing this team any good. They need for to hear people talking bad about them to piss them off again to make that, run later on.
Oh, they
So,
lose to the Lions. Oh, they gonna hear that. They
oh,
gonna
they
be
will.
if they
They need
lose to the Lions. I feel like they're gonna be one and done in the playoffs.
exactly. They
Look,
need to hear that.
they
They
got
do.
lucky beating the damn Chiefs.
Exactly. 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 But for Buffalo, regardless of what they do in the regular season, they will be judged purely by what happens in the postseason moving forward. And they
When they
understand that.
lose, when they lose
And
and get
so,
bounced out.
and then old man just drives around and let them all know.
Okay,
Oh,
and
I'm
They're the
home.
going to the
same.
Bills versus New England game next week.
Oh, you
Mm,
in?
Oh yeah, I'm rocking the Drake Bay, the new jersey and everything. I know we're gonna lose, but I'm gonna be talking
That's
smack. Yeah,
that's
we
your
just 16,
that's your
motherfucker.
boy, ain't it? That's your boy, May, ain't it?
Oh yeah,
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
best quarterback from that draft, son.
I hear that.
All right. And then we're looking at the teams that, the 3 through the 6. And let me scroll down a little bit more. All right. And again, we talked about the Steelers playing the Eagles, Seahawks, and the Packers. But the Texans, versus Miami. I mean, can they afford to lose it because of their division? They could technically afford to lose that, they could. But for Miami, obviously, they know what a win could mean for them. They have to win throughout the rest of this way. They have to. Absolutely have to. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they're going to be playing against the Chargers here. So again, two teams. They understand how important it is for the Buccaneers. It's a fight to, stay afloat and perhaps, to keep that lead in the NFC South over the Falcons. Because the Falcons, they got one would think, a favorable matchup against the Raiders. So absolutely. And then the Vikings. It's so weird to see a team that's 11-2 sitting here at the 5 spot right now, man. Y'all got to correct that soon. So when do
Yeah,
y'all
that's
play the Lions again?
week 18.
Oh yeah. So dang. So y'all just over here hoping somebody else can, get a couple wins in there, make it a little bit easier there.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause I think they play Buffalo, and they got San Fran coming up too
Ooh.
at San Fran.
Okay. Okay. Well, what's left of San Francisco, I guess you can say. What's left.
They corpse.
But let's talk about Baltimore right now. Like they're 8-5. They started off the season really hot, but then it's like I always say, sometimes I feel like some teams peak too early. Who wins the Super Bowl, you start off good, but you peak at the right time. Like right when it gets close to playoff time, you start going on a tear. Because I feel like a team can maintain, an extremely high level for a good, 4 to 6 weeks is usually a good range where a good team can sustain playing at an extremely high level before it comes back down to playing more so to earth, which it varies what that looks like for each team. Kansas City has mastered this in terms of turning it on in the playoffs and playing their best football, whereas in the regular season, remember last year they had guys like Sky Moore, guys like Kadarius Tooney. I really thought they weren't gonna do nothing because they ain't had nobody to throw the ball to. But somehow, some way, they find a way to get hot at the right time in the playoffs. So it's all
Hmm.
about getting hot at the right time. But Baltimore has not shown me the ability to do that when it matters the
Nah.
most in the playoffs. And so that is concerning for them. Historically, the Chargers have not really shown much in the playoffs either. Houston does not give me any reason to believe in them either. So those three right there stand out to me in terms of like, hey, if they get in the playoff, like, are we really expecting them to get like even to the divisional round at this point?
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
but
I like man, Pittsburgh looks scary to me though, man.
they do.
Pittsburgh looks scary for real. Cause you think about it, Kansas City, they don't put up a lot of points. That right, that's right up Pittsburgh alley.
That's right. That's right. Especially if we're talking, imagine this. The weather for that game happens to be extremely cold, extremely crazy. It's tough to throw the ball. And right now, Isaiah Pacheco, he's still trying to get back to it. He's still trying to get back to it. He's not
Mhm.
Isaiah Pacheco he was last year, where we can go ahead and take that over and know he finna hit 100 yards on the ground, this time of the year. Like last year, he was a lock to get you a touchdown or two each time. But right now, he's still getting back to it. Maybe he might get, back to that point at some point. But if it is a close game, and with Pittsburgh is going to be a close game, that gives them a chance. It's just going to come down to, obviously, Russell Wilson.
Mhm.
Like, can he do it in the playoffs? Does Russ still have any magic left? That's the question. And it's
Right.
going to come down to coaching too, because you can't be doing stuff like they did against Cleveland, where you put in Justin Fields to throw the ball deep on an obvious third down passing. Like that was dumb. Like, were you trying to confuse the other team and make them think, oh, maybe it's a run play here since Justin Fields in there? Like, no. Like, nah, that wasn't great at all. So, but yeah. But yeah, Baltimore does have my concern in terms of what they'll be able to do in the playoffs, because I didn't like what I saw for them against the Steelers there. That's gonna be tough for them. If they were to meet in the playoffs down there in Pittsburgh, you already know. I mean, yeah, to be close, but the great teams find a way to win. Baltimore,
Yeah.
when they're in close games, they're losing.
Yeah.
Justin Justin Tucker can't kick.
Oh yeah, the kicker, and plus, I don't like. I never ever since Lamar Jackson been in Baltimore. I don't like his wide receiver core. Like, why you throwing the ball on critical down? Who the hell is that? Aguilar. I forgot his first name.
Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson
Like
dropped Aguilar.
yeah, like why he getting? Why you throwing the ball on crucial downs?
Like,
Like I'm like I don't. That's my whole issue with the Baltimore Ravens. Like after Zay Flowers, like Nelson Aguilar, man, he is not, and they re-signed him.
they did. They
Like,
did.
he is not a number 2 or number 3 wide receiver, man. What is we doing on 3rd and 7? You threw him a nice bomb on the sideline right before the end zone, and he dropped it.
That's Nelson Aguilar to the T.
Oh yeah, I said,
T.
man, they keep on throwing this bum the ball hard.
Bateman's been having a better year. The
Yeah,
former first round pick from Minnesota.
I don't think he played against the Eagles though.
He might
Or
not
he,
have. I haven't
or,
heard his name in a
or
minute.
he might have left off an injury or something like that. Should they better go try to get KJ Osborne? He out there now.
Wait, isn't
He's
KJ
not.
going
He's a
to?
commando.
That's what
Oh,
the
he
Commanders.
got picked up.
He got
Yep.
claimed off of waivers.
Because
Oh,
Noah Brown's out for the rest of the year, so they had to get
oh,
somebody.
oh,
Somebody had to go
damn.
there. It was either going to be him or me at this point. So they chose him. So,
Damn.
all right, let's scroll down a little bit here.
Oh, the
All right.
Broncos in there.
Yeah, towards that final 7 spot there. That's right. On that, and then same with the Commanders there. And you look at that, I do like this Broncos team. Like, if they were to have a favorable matchup, let's see, realistically, if they ended up going against a team like, especially if it would have been someone like Houston, then would love that matchup there for the Broncos to where they can beat a team like them. But
Oh, that'd
as
be
things,
crazy.
yeah. So if they could find a way to get above, either the Chargers, Ravens, they're just finished to where you get a matchup and get a date with the Texans, that's what you want. That's what you want. If you're playing in the first round and you know it, that's who you want in the
Yeah.
AFC for sure. And heck, if you're a 1 or 2 seed here, you don't want your first game to be against Pittsburgh Steelers if you can help it. If you get to hand choose your opponent there, you rather it be somebody else there. So
Who would Buffalo play?
as of right now, they would be the ones to play the Steelers. And so, well, I'm sorry, because in the first round, is it the top? Yeah, just the top team, right? Oh, gets a
Yeah,
Yeah.
bye,
just one.
and then
KC and Lions will have the bye if it ended right now.
Yeah. And
okay,
number
so
2 play number 7, right?
That's right. So yeah,
Yes.
they would be playing the
You go
Broncos.
from you go from top to bottom. So they be playing the Broncos. The Stars would be playing number three
Steelers. Yeah.
Steelers, and
So the
Texans
Ravens
will
will be
be
playing the
facing the
Texans.
Ravens.
Hmm.
I mean, if you're Baltimore, this is what you want. If you're, play Houston first round there, they can get out with a win on that one. Now, Chargers and Steelers, that would be a nasty one there, especially if we're
Yeah,
talking bad elements, defensive game there, two good coaches going back and forth. That would be exciting to watch.
That could be the game of the week right
Hmm.
hmm
Bring your own
coming
referee,
in. And
and
they
then
love running the ball.
Broncos, yeah, Broncos and Bills. So yeah. But meanwhile, if we look at the same thing for the NFC, so right now Detroit would have that first round off, and so the Eagles would play the Commanders, in which I would assume the Eagles would win that one. Commanders, rookie quarterback. Commanders haven't really looked good against good teams. We've seen this matchup, and I know it's a divisional game, but ultimately, when it's said and done, I do think the Eagles will have more than enough with Saquon to get that W versus them. Packers would be playing against the Seahawks here. I wonder if there would be another controversial onside kick that just goes off, but that one could go either way. We'll find out when they play each other this week how that would look, really, if those two teams did play. And then you would have the Vikings and the Buccaneers, in which Baker would at least not have to worry about making a flight after this game because he won't be going nowhere. So Vikings would win
yeah,
that one.
That ain't called
So
for, JB. Come on now.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, someone had to, stay home. He'll have
yeah.
more time for commercials.
Yeah, I like our chances with the NFC South, regardless of who it is.
So says he wants all the smokes, all the smoke.
Yeah,
He said right now, if Michigan were in the college football playoffs, he'd want that side that Oregon has to go through.
man,
He'd want that.
they got us playing Alabama in the bowl game.
I seen. I
That's crazy.
seen.
We
Your
play the same
team
damn teams.
versus Black Medicine team. They did that because of the brands. You know that. Like two big name brands. It's going to draw out a lot of people here for that matchup. So that's what it's all about. It's always about the brand. Always
Yeah, man, I don't like
protecting a
that.
brand. So who would you have preferred you guys play in the bowl game? Who would have been, I guess, a better opponent or matchup?
I probably like. I don't know everybody record. Probably like South Carolina would been straight. I'm the tired of seeing Alabama though, man. Like we played them down there.
I'm
Yeah,
about to say, but you guys played South Carolina.
we
The
played
year
them.
that Clowney came out,
County.
was it? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that
but it
was a
does feel like the same teams, though. Like,
yeah, like damn, we keep on seeing Alabama every other year, like we played them in a playoff or a
'cause
bowl game.
it's Bama, South Carolina, Florida.
So,
Like it's always like those teams. If it's a bowl game.
yeah,
So
I really want to play like a not like I think SMU. I think they in the playoffs, right?
they're in the playoff. What about a
Yeah, but
Colorado?
yeah, like a team like Colorado or something. Like I really want to play a
A little
team like
different
that.
feel, a different
Yeah,
feel to it. That'd have been interesting there.
I'm
Would have
tired of
been.
playing seeing the same damn team. Like, come on, man. All these damn college team.
Willie says that Michigan Notre Dame would be epic,
Like something like
and
that,
so.
man. Like, damn.
Oh,
Hmm.
Michigan ain't in it, so
Or what about Michigan versus a Navy or something? Or I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the teams with a good record. I mean, Michigan versus Ole Miss. Ole Miss would have been
Ole
interesting.
Miss.
that would have been a great game.
Like
You would have had
anything
one.
though, but I'm just tired of seeing this the L. Like, come on, man. Damn.
Yo, did you hear about the Alabama fans? Do they are crying and whining? Oh, we should have been it.
Yeah. How? I seen that. How?
That's what I
Yeah,
asked them, and they tell us we Alabama. So you just trying to say because you're the name? Nah, dude, you didn't deserve to get in.
Man, y'all lost a Vanderbilt, whatever the name of that
yep,
school,
Vanderbilt.
and y'all just got whooped by Oklahoma, man.
Skip Bayless school and Skip Bayless favorite school. Like,
Come on,
dang,
man.
dang. But yes, Samuel, what's good with you? Yeah, I will be going live tomorrow there for Thursday night football, and that's going to be the Rams and the 49ers at 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. So yes, JB will be going live. Nug says the 3 losses should not get you in, and
Oh,
so
I agree. They
yeah,
shouldn't be in.
I
Nah.
agree. Especially when
Yeah,
those 3 losses came, 2 of them came to like 6 and 6 teams, basically.
you ain't
You know,
lying.
like that's the big part. That's the big part. I can understand if you said, like we lost to a Texas, we lost to a Georgia, and then another big time program that, like all three was that. And then we look at the other teams that maybe have 2 losses versus like a Miami. And it's like, all right, so you guys have bigger wins. So that argument, sure, maybe. It just depends on the year though. But that's the thing. When you lose three
Right.
games, it's up to the discretion of the committee at that point. Heck, if you lose 2 games, it's up to the committee's discretion at that point. You don't want it to come down to that. Win your games. Win your games.
Hmm.
It's that simple.
Shit, you can make a case Buckeyes didn't deserve to be in there, and I wouldn't be upset if we didn't make it.
Y'all only got what, 2 losses though, right?
2 losses.
Yeah.
hmm But teams like Miami, they got 2 losses. So it all comes down to
The
if you don't want
strength
to
of the
put yourself in
schedule.
that situation, you go out there and you win. Like there's a clear cut way now to get there. Look at you know Clemson. They didn't deserve to be in there, but they went in there and they won their conference. So you win your conference, ain't nothing we can say. Ain't nothing we can say. You know, but
Yeah.
you squander that opportunity, then
I like to see Miami in the playoffs though.
I was looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
So, but that has to be the team that for me I'm most disappointed to not see get in there is the fact that we didn't get to see Cam Ward and the Hurricanes go in there and
Yeah. I
compete on
want
this field.
I want
You
to see
know,
Cameron Ward in the playoffs though.
but let me ask you this: just like in college basketball, where we have the whole NIL tournament and stuff like that, you know, should college football adopt the same thing? Because that case, we would have got to see Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, teams like that, like compete. Which that still would have been great. I mean, compared to some of the bowl games that we're going to get to see those teams, compete. There's more publicity for these kids again.
I
So
don't know. Yeah, but shit, I don't know. They could do with that. We talking about like the March Madness thing?
yeah, like how they have like obviously the teams that get in there for March Madness, but then they have the next tier teams that just missed it that play in their own tournament. And
Uh,
so could have
uh,
had Michigan in that tournament as well. You know, it could have been a lot of teams.
yeah, like yeah, right.
Because I mean, let's be real. If we're talking bowl games, I mean, who's really looking forward to a lot of the bowl games? Like, really, if you
I'm
ain't,
not.
like
I'm not looking forward to shit. I probably won't see Colorado. I think they made a bowl game. If I ain't mistaken.
who's Colorado play? I forgot who they play. Oh, they play BYU. They play BYU.
Yeah. I'm looking
That's gonna be a
forward
good
to.
one.
Yeah, but other than that though, like you said, I'm waiting for the playoffs.
hmm Yeah, exactly. It's all countdown for the playoffs.
Yeah.
All countdown for the playoffs. But that would have been great though to see those guys still get to compete on a big stage and have that competitiveness.
This is funny. Ah, I can't believe they posted this. Colorado football, right? They
hmm
posted a video of Bill Belichick. At the beginning, is Bill Belichick when he was a part of the Family Guy, and they all saying, "Here comes Bill Belichick."
Oh man. Nug says Georgia and Oregon will be in the final.
I could
And
believe that,
yeah,
especially Georgia. Looking at the way they got to go.
Oh man,
the
I
path
think
is
Georgia
set.
might win it all. They got the easiest path, in my opinion.
You ain't
Yep.
lying.
Like
Yep.
I'm
So
talking about, they basically handed the nanny to them. If
that's
Georgia
right.
don't win this, man, I don't want they gotta be talked to, cause they got an easy path.
Hey, how y'all feel about Dylan Gabriel?
In terms of just like
Like, like,
as a
like,
prospect or
yeah, like far as the quarterback. I have a few on Oregon's out. Oregon look good. Like y'all think he could be good in the NFL?
I mean, after seeing
For
what
sure.
Bo Nix been able to do, then I feel like
Depends
can
where
he
he
have some
goes and his head
success?
coach.
Yeah, but am I saying that he's going to be like a regular NFL starter? JB's not saying that, but it's a potential. It's a potential. It's a
Okay.
potential. Is
To
the
me,
potential.
it depends. Like Bo Nix, I was wrong on Bo Nix, but to me, I give Sean Payton a lot of credit. Why Bo Nix is doing what he's doing. I think if Bo Nix went to like another, like a lot of these other teams, he ain't doing what he's doing. He's not. He's not being talked to as offensive rookie of the year. He's not. Literally, he's not.
Right.
So it all depends on where he goes. If he goes to a great spot or a great head coach, then I say yeah, he could be in the NFL. But if he goes to the say like the Panthers, like Bryce Young did,
Mm.
hell no. Oh no.
He might
Mm-mm.
do good going because I think gonna be a late round pick. Like he probably look good probably like after Rams. You know
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying. Depend on where he goes. Where a good team
Yeah,
is like a head coach that knows how to get him out. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think Bo Nix is rookie of the year.
All right, so let's scroll down a little bit more and take a look at the teams on the bubble here. And so Indianapolis, they play Denver. They know that Denver is a team that's ahead of them that's currently, in the, if the playoffs started today, they would be in. So it's an opportunity, obviously, to get a win and to get a big win against them. Dolphins, same situation with Houston being a team in the playoffs. They know where they're trying to get at. Both of those teams 6 and 7. If they lose, though, pay attention to if they lose, the probability of making the playoffs drop to 5% for the Dolphins, 7% for the Colts. But if they win, it shoots up to 56% for Indianapolis, just 29% there for the Dolphins. So especially for Indy, this is big. This is big. This is what you call a make or break game here. You win, it's 56%. And so,
Yeah,
oh man, Nug, we talking parlays here, man. You got to share that with the rest of us.
yeah. I need that. Text, please text my phone, man.
Nah, your boy Underdog trying your boy. So like I've
Yeah,
been sending you all those screenshots and stuff, all those W's, man. But
Man.
Underdog, they limited your boy account,
you you
saying
you,
I'm
you gonna
winning
be
too
a fan
much.
doer?
I can't play FanDuel from where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can't. It's like they don't allow it.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay. Yeah, I
unfortunately,
like man, he be on underdog. I was on there. I said, man, I'd rather be a fan doer shit.
You think
I wish
Bo
that was
Nix
an
rookie
option.
of the year? I got
I,
blocked from the Raiders.
I got Bo Nix, man. He about to take them to the playoffs. Shit.
Hey,
You know it's a
in my
quarterback.
opinion,
You know
block
it's a
is.
quarterback thing.
Oh, it's a quarterback. I'm saying not if you they're gonna give it to a quarterback. Obviously, they're gonna give that same Daniels a Bo. Me personally, though, I think block the tight end is the offensive rookie. Look who his quarterback is and look who he is around him.
Yeah, he having a hell of a year though.
If they put in Desmond Ritter and this man go out there and he getting a buck 20, a buck 30, and a touchdown, y'all should give it to him just for that fact. If he can
Cause
still
look at
make
Straight
the
it
up.
work.
court. Look at what he's doing. He's the main target on there. He's basically the number one, and
Angel,
he
what's the deal? Betting
Yeah,
young man is
yeah.
special. Give him a quarterback, please, man.
yeah.
And I guess right now, ooh, you look at the Falcons here, 6 and 7, and a loss drops them to 20%, but a win puts them at 50%. So yeah, all these teams here, this is big weeks here, especially Arizona must win, even with that 11% there. Imagine that to turn 7 and 7 potentially and just be at 11%. Lets you know how competitive the NFC is.
Hey, the
Mhm.
Patriots got something magical to happen. They can kick off. They can eliminate them with the
Damn.
Chargers.
Dang, all these teams still in the. I was about to say all these teams still in the hunt. I had to make sure I was looking at the right thing, but all these teams in the NFC still technically not eliminated. But you look at the AFC, done. After we hit past Cincinnati, done. Everybody else fighting for those that draft spot. Look at this.
That's
All
what I'm
these
saying.
AFC teams that just giving out wins to other teams.
How good the
It's just
AFC is, man.
Look at that. Look how what in the zone saying about the NFC. It's
mhm.
it's way better than the
even
AFC.
even little Carolina, someone could tell their kid, hey, we still technically not eliminated. We
Right.
still got something to play for. Same in Chicago, Dallas, New Orleans, 49ers.
Hey, you know what's funny though? I was right about Bryce Young going to Philadelphia and tearing it up, man. He
Um,
went out there and balled because man, he
yeah.
already know he probably had a picture of his ex girl. sitting there with that basketball guy. Oh, you know he was pissed.
I'm mad they lost.
Oh, I am too. I thought they should have won.
All right, we got a question for old man, and we'll go ahead and start focusing on answering questions from this part of the segment moving forward.
Yeah, I've been saying Sanders going to Las Vegas since Brady bought the since it was rumored Brady was buying into the Raiders. I've been saying it. If you look at the history of Shador and Brady, he worked out with them. Him and Prime Time been talking for years about him. And Shador even said my favorite quarterback is Tom Brady, and I try to bring his play style into mine. It To me, if they get the first round pick or even the second, Shador's going there because Prime Time's going to make it happen.
All right, I got a question. Why is, or do you guys feel like perhaps he should get more recognition for what he's done this season in terms of like Heisman consideration? But why hasn't Shador been mentioned for the Heisman? Is it just because of the fact that it's like we already got Travis Hunter up there? We don't want two guys up there, or why is it?
Yeah, I would say, like you said, you already got somebody from your team, but I'm pretty sure it's been two people from the same team
Yeah,
been
we've
in
seen that
the.
before.
Yeah, we've seen that before,
Because
but
let's
I
not
don't.
forget Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush
Yeah. But
for like
I
two
don't know
years.
if you
So
look at Sador Sanders' numbers compared to like
Dylan
Dylan
Gabriel.
Gabriel, and I forgot who the other quarterback is,
They
but
similar. They real similar. I think Shador only has like maybe 5 or 10 touchdowns, boy, but that's it.
So
yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. That I don't know. That is crazy.
Me personally, because you got Hunter and then you got that running back who's balling. So
Jensen.
You can have Shador up there, but he's not winning because Hunter playing both sides of the field all the time, and then you got the running back going crazy.
All right. And Nug says two guys from the same team, conference and gameplay. Makes sense there, especially about the conference there. And I mean, it's better for Travis anyways. If because why divide my votes amongst my teammate when if it's only gonna be one of us, then might as well get all those votes there for sure. And it just says JB Super Bowl prediction. You say be for real, so say keep it a buck, keep it a buck. All right, all right. If JB's gonna keep it a buck there in the NFC, I think the Detroit Lions get there. In the AFC, I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers, as of right now, gets there. So I
Ooh.
think the Steelers and the Lions is what JB's unfiltered, keeping it a buck right now, what I think. Those two teams. So there you have it.
Detroit Bills.
Let's see. Nug says quarterbacks get crucified for conference for Heisman. And so that's true. That is true. That is true. That is one thing that comes up a lot until it's draft time. Then nobody seems to care there. You can play at North Dakota State and not even be mentioning any of this and still be a first round pick. So
Yeah, the disrespect to the man.
You
man,
ain't
that
lying.
had to be one of the craziest things, man. Craziest things. I mean, just imagine all the assets that were traded, not just for that one, which was a lot there, but also what the Bears did to jump in front of New England and take Justin Fields as well. Like all these guys just missing after
That was
missing.
crazy when they took Justin Fields.
Zach Wilson with the Jets, they thought they had gold, but oh man, it
All I know is Kyler Shanahan dropped the ball. That man needs to be. You taking Trey Lance over Max Jones, and I'm not a Max Jones fan, but you guys would have won a Super Bowl with Max Jones coming out of college already. I guarantee it.
So Russell been cooking, fellas. We have to admit that we have, because I know JB for like I was wrong. I was wrong because at the beginning of the season I said, why would you switch away from Justin Fields when he having success and take away his
I
confidence?
try
Well,
to tell you.
now I see why.
I
Now I
try
see
to
why.
tell you.
Well, let's talk about Justin Fields though and Caleb Williams now. So tell me, how do you think Bear fans? Because I don't think anybody that's on right now is a Bear fan. Lewis isn't on. So how do you think Bear fans are feeling right now, knowing that they moved on, obviously, from Justin Fields, thinking that he was the problem, and now what they're seeing from Caleb Williams? Are they excited about what they've got right now? Are they feeling a bit of buyer's remorse here? Because for me, 1 second you look and it's like, oh, okay, Caleb actually had a decent game. Then you look out there and next thing, the man looked like he ain't got a friend in the locker room. He looked like he's an outcast. Like he gets knocked down. None of his teammates kind of help him up and stuff like that. He looks on the sideline. He's devastated. Doesn't look like he's having fun, honestly. He's getting sacked like crazy. His former coach, won't call a timeout. So, how do you think the Bear fans are feeling about their quarterback situation? Are they regretting moving on from Justin Fields?
I really don't think they regret it because they paying Caleb on a rookie salary, and Justin Field is due to make big money. But this next coach hire is real big for the Chicago Bears. If they mess this up right here, they might set them back about 10, almost 20 years for real. Because it's gonna be bad. Like y'all done ruined another high draft pick in the quarterback spot, and you can't get the coaching staff right.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
So I think this next hire is real big for Chicago.
I'm gonna put it like this. All right. Chicago has created a theme. One thing about history, when you study history and you notice recurring things here, you can tend to predict how things are going to go based upon how things tend to go. All right. So stay with JB here. So last time, Justin Fields, what happened in his rookie year? They went ahead and fired, who was it? Matt Nagy, was it? Was it? Yeah, Matt Nagy, right?
Yeah,
Fired
Matt
him
Nagy.
his rookie season. You said it was the coach. And then you proceeded to play out another 3-4 years until you would draft your eventual now Caleb Williams and do the same thing. But before Justin Fields, it was Mitch Trubisky. And you fired the coach his rookie year and stuff like that. So you've established a pattern that you'll go 3-4 years and then you'll draft the quarterback, you'll fire the coach in the season and repeat the process. And it's just not working. It's just not working. So why should we have any confidence that now they can get it right when we see that everybody else in the division is peaking? Like they are peaking. And this may not be Caleb's fault. But right
No,
now,
it's
it's
deeper than
bad.
Caleb. But JB, you know what's crazy though? You
What?
said that, and that situation happened with different GMs.
That's true.
Because you
That's
know
true.
why? You know what Chicago's biggest problem is?
The owners.
That I've been saying it all year, every year. The owner. Until the owner and that family sells that team, Chicago ain't doing nothing. Like legit. They'll keep ruining quarterbacks. They'll keep
Hmm.
going through head coaches. That's why Vikings fans, Lions fans, and Packers fans, y'all keep it real on it. You all think just like we in the AFC think of the New York Jets. They are the laughing stock. They ain't gonna be the team that they never gonna be a good team. They're the little brothers always.
Yeah, like you said, the whole NFC North is really going upwards.
Yeah.
Me personally, if I'm a Chicago fan, I'm happy Justin's gone because even though I'm a Buckeyes fan, Caleb Williams to me is a higher upside and is a
Mhm.
better thrower of the ball than Justin Fields.
Right.
Saying that, he needs to stop winning into linemen and stuff. He needs to start playing better too.
Yeah.
Cause in that game where we got 9 sacks from New England, 3 of those because he ran into his old lineman. He looked like Mike Sanchez out there running into him.
That's why I said the next coach gonna be important, man.
Hmm.
You gotta get somebody that know how to develop quarterbacks, man.
If I'm Chicago, I'm throwing the bag at Ben Johnson from the Lions. I'm giving him whatever he wants. You want whatever you want, you got it.
You ain't
Because
lying.
look what he did at golf. Look, really, people think I'm crazy, and I don't need your opinion on this when I say this. I say Ben Johnson saved the Lions and Dan Campbell. If you look at what he did, first year, Lions offense went from points scored fifth. Second year, fifth. This year, first. Right away, he took that offense from like middle of the pack to top tier. Can you imagine what he could do with Caleb Williams, who should be, who has the talent and the attributes to be a way better quarterback than Golf?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. The Chicago Bear offense line fucking horrible.
It is.
Hey,
You really gotta sit back and rebuild that whole damn offensive line.
Hey, in the offseason, there's some good old linemen coming. As right now, there's some good free agents online.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, like that was Ben Johnson. He took advantage of what he had in Detroit.
Hey, if Ben Johnson sucks, then 90% of OCs in the NFL suck.
But I think I really feel like the Lions is going to lose both of their coordinators this
Yeah,
past season.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the DC. Oh yeah, he's getting the head coach's job too.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, Aaron Glenn, he did a hell of a job this year with that defense.
Hmm.
But
I
yeah,
agree.
I think they
I
both
think the line. I think the Lions gonna take a step back next year.
yeah, like the Eagles did. They about to lose both of their coordinators.
You said the Eagles?
Yeah, you know how the Eagles lost both of their coordinators after the Super Bowl.
Oh
Then
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, they wasn't the same team. That's hard. Like,
I
cause
seen that.
so when Ben Johnson leave, I'm pretty sure he gonna take the quarterback coach or the wide receiver. He gonna take his coaching staff with him.
I've seen this story plenty of times. That's why I say I got Detroit getting to the Super Bowl, where a Super Bowl team gets their coordinators leave. Because heck, you remember, old man, back throughout the first like dynasty portion for the Patriots, first portion of that, where Romeo Carnell got the head coaching job for the Cleveland Browns, and Charlie Weiss, he left to go coach Notre Dame at that time as a head coach, and so we lost both our offensive coordinator and defensive coordinators, which, I mean, the years after that, it took a little bit to get back to, them Super Bowls like that. But losing both of those coordinators, it did hurt.
Oh
It
yeah.
did hurt. Luckily, though, at that time, Brady was extremely young back then, so we had time to rebuild again.
Yeah, I think they're gonna lose both of them though. But that's why I said the Vikings don't need to re-sign Sam Darnold because the Vikings is really in a good spot right now. We have a lot of money in cap space, and we got a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal. And it seems, I be on KOC head, but KOC seems like he know what he doing with quarterbacks and with offense. So
Oh
they
yeah.
ain't the Vikings in a good spot right now.
Me
And we
personally,
got Brian Flores.
That's true.
yeah, he's not going nowhere. He's
No, I don't
not.
think. No, I don't
He
think
ain't
so.
getting the head coach job. That days are done for him.
Not
After
unless
I
he's
two
trying to
think
go
so.
to college.
Oh yeah,
So,
now that could be a possibility too, though.
well, do we know where he went to college at? Old, like, did he coach at a college or something? Like,
I
do we
don't.
know where he's from?
Man,
I don't.
he might be too hard for them college kids.
You're right
Hey,
about
Bill
that.
Belichick. Bill Belichick went through, and he ain't as hard as Bill now.
I don't know. I don't understand that bill hired for North Carolina though. I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that was all
I
about
do.
for them.
I
I
Some
understand. I
people
told
just
you earlier why.
they just want to
They
name the
understand.
cell,
They're
Yeah, I
not a
guess the
football.
name.
the
They're
name.
not known for football, really.
Yeah,
They're
and they
really
trying to
not.
change. They trying
They
to change
trying
the
to change
narrative.
that and say what you want. When you have a head coach with 6 rings or a coach that has 8 Super Bowls, that can make a lot of moves. Yeah, people can talk about Bill is old and he's not
About
stupid.
too.
If you talk to people about Bill, he doesn't go head first and stuff. I bet you he's been thinking about this since he got fired. I really do.
Man, you see this man parlay?
I see.
This man done lost his damn mind. Panthers money line and the Saints. I
Ooh.
don't know about that one. Now, how much money you put on that motherfucker? Man, I got to put probably about $5, $10 on that damn parlay.
You said 5 or 10,
Man,
and then
5 or 10.
once it hits, you be like,
If
dang,
that
I should have did
happens,
more.
you need to go play the lotto because you lucky.
He said Panthers money line.
Yeah, that's the key
Yeah,
part now. The money line now.
yeah, that's the part. Yeah, and you money line the Saints, right? Or you money what the fuck? Or you money line the Dolphins? He got the Steelers for 5. Oh, he money line the Dolphins. I could see the Panther beating the Cowboys though. That really ain't no shocker.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
can see that too. I can see
if
I
that.
they
thought.
wide receivers start catching, they will.
Oh, okay. I thought he money line the Saints, but he money line the Dolphins, and took the Saints with the points. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That's
Okay.
Okay.
not.
That makes
Yeah,
way
yeah. That
more sense.
sounds better.
Okay.
I thought he was
Yeah,
taking
JB
them.
Eyes is tripping.
Yeah.
Eyes is tripping. But yeah, I mean, Panthers very well could do it. I just chose Cowboys because I was thinking Rico should be able to run that ball against that Panthers defense and be able to do enough there. Cowboys, they'll bring some pressure there, but it's going to be close. It's
Bye.
going to be
What's the
close.
deal? Yeah. Damn,
Same
Panthers. I,
over
I
here.
I would think about picking the Panthers too, though. They've been playing good lately.
I was gonna pick him, but I can't trust that wide receiver room.
I ain't
Me
going to
neither.
lie.
That's
Early in the season, JB would have took a couple more chances, but seeing O went 16-0 that one week did something to JB. I can't be taking no chances, man. I can't. So I was like, dang, the man's capable of going 16-0.
that
What
was
if I have just an average week where I go like 9-4 or 10
Hey,
and three, and he
we
goes
might
sixteen
be
and 0.
tired. You might be beating me this week.
We're gonna see about that.
I need New
We're
England to
gonna
win.
see
I
about
need
that.
Drake May to play his best game ever.
I need my fantasy teams though to
BK. What you talking about, man? It's amazing that people think Ivan Pace is a good NFL player. He might be the worst starting linebacker in football. What is he talking
Oh,
about?
whoa, 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 whoa! Don't be
What is
talking
he?
about. Don't be disrespecting Pace like that, dude. I tried to tell people when he was in college. They
Pace
talk
had
about he
Pace
small.
had a
He
good rookie
small.
year. I don't know what BK talking about.
BK, come on, man. Have you watching him play? That dude is small and is out there balling. He's out there making plays and everything. Look at his rookie year and then look at him now.
Yeah, the Bill struggle.
against man coverage.
That,
Next, that's a random take. As he is on IR.
yeah, he ain't even play. He injured right now. BK.
Having every single coverage stat.
I don't
So
know about that one.
But covering does not playing linebacker like he does in such coverage. He's blitzing and everything too.
Yeah.
when you mention linebackers that couldn't cover, you know who comes to mind first for me, old man? What's his name? Last name Spikes. Brandon.
Oh, that play for Buffalo.
Not not not
Tico.
Brandon,
not Tigo Spike, but Brandon Spikes for the
Brandon.
Patriots there. But
Hey, he couldn't cover, but that boy.
not for nothing. Not for nothing.
Ooh,
Not for nothing.
go over the middle, let him hit you one time. You think you ain't doing it again.
Yeah, the way that he hit though, it was worth having him out there, knowing that he was a liability in the coverage there. But absolutely. So absolutely. Let's see. Next says, wow.
Yeah,
BK says you can fact check me if you'd like. NFL Next Gen. And so, well, JB believes you there, BK. JB
He
believes you.
can be. I'm just saying. I don't think he's a horrible linebacker. If you look at what P4 has him doing, he's actually good.
yeah, man. I do. I
And
don't.
he's
I
an
don't.
undrafted rookie.
I
He
don't
didn't
go.
get drafted.
I don't go off the NFL Gen, the PFF. I'm going off what I see. The eye
My two eyes.
the eye test never lie.
And
In
you
my
know what I
eyes,
told and JB, remember in the draft what I kept on saying. Whoever gets paced is gonna get a special player. They just gotta use him right. And nobody believed me. I'm telling you, B4 was losing the right. Let him get healthy, and you'll see.
man, Bifo seemed like a genius on defense. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, he is.
I
Oh,
see.
he
Yep.
sucks at a head coach though. Don't let him know. Don't let him know near a head coach.
Let's see. But yep, getting those W's there. So, any other further questions here? I know that it is, middle of the week here.
Oh
And
yeah, I
so,
gotta
but
get up in two
yep.
hours to go shovel.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
It's snowing
Yeah,
like that.
Buffalo's getting hit. They calling for 12 to 14 inches at 12.
Damn.
It's supposed to come again at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw.
Wow.
Yeah, a dub ain't bad.
Yeah, well, y'all keep that over there, old man. Y'all
Yeah,
keep that
man.
over there. It's insane. But yeah. All right. So let's see.
Yeah.
BK's got a question first. You say you got one. Better receiving duo, Smith and Brown or Jets and Addison. And so, definitely. I mean, you got to go with the Addison and Jets pair there. I mean, you're talking about you put like a good receiver and pair him up. with him, I mean, you got to go with that one. I mean, I like both. I like both there, but certainly that second one there can do something. If I'm a defensive coordinator and I'm looking like, man, how do we stop them both? How do we stop them both?
All I
Yeah,
gotta say is that was JJ the second best wide receiver in the NFL.
JJ the second. Who the first one?
No, I'm saying at was. You can make a
Oh,
case this
oh,
year. Change.
oh,
You can make a case for him now. If you
oh.
look up stats and stats, that's why I said at was he's the second best. And I love Smith and I love Brown. They ain't top five. They might not even be. Brown might be top 10. Smith ain't top 10.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I'm taking Jetta and Addison all day.
Oh yeah, but that's a great question. That's a great question. Great question.
Yeah, Sam Donald realized he had Jordan Addison as a wide receiver.
Yeah,
He
it's
ain't
like
know
Yo, did you see?
his
You see
eyes can
everybody
see
get
clearly.
upset at him though,
that.
Addison, when he tweeted out like months ago about free
3-3.
three,
Yeah, but
and everybody
that's a
everybody
little slogan though.
that's his nickname, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's I'm about to
It's
say
a
that's
gold chain free three, and people like,
yeah.
oh, he wants out.
Oh,
No, you
he for sure was pissed though.
Mhm.
Like a couple weeks ago, I said on the show, like them interceptions Sam Darnold was throwing, Jordan Addison was wide open on all them damn interceptions, running
oh yeah,
across the field wide open. I'm like, bro, why you don't throw the ball to Jordan Addison?
and show him now because when time comes, he gonna get top money, like not top, but he's gonna get like that top two money. Like
That's why.
Waddle got
See,
28, I could see him get like 30.
that's why. See, that's why, old man, you need that quarterback on that rookie deal.
Oh, I know. That's why I
You
hope. Oh, and did you all see
know
T
what?
Higgins? T Higgins ain't going nowhere. He's staying with the Bengals.
Why you say that?
So Bull came out and said he wants them to keep him. And T Higgins' mom been on Twitter a lot saying that she hopes her son stays there. She loves it there. And that's Mama Duke's now. Come on now.
I really don't
I
see him.
think money will make her think differently.
Yeah,
With the
I
right
don't
amount of
see him.
money.
I don't know. I gave up hope on him coming to New England anyway. So
I don't think he's going back to Cincy. Cincy needs to focus on defense. they
oh, I know.
resource
I'm just
they
saying.
resources need to go on defense.
But here's the thing: when you and a guy who's close to Burrow, like real close, to known him since high school and college, said when Joe Burrow says something, he means it. Like he's not. He's basically telling the owners, "You bring him back, or we're gonna have a problem."
I'm gonna say, Burrow, I'm gonna need you to take a little pay cut. You want
Exactly,
your boy?
motherfucker.
You
Give
want
me
your boy back? Give me. We got.
give
We
me
get.
15 mil back. Sit
We
your
got to
ass
help you
down.
out. We got
Sit
to
your
help
ass,
you out.
what
So
they say, sit your ass down, you throw the football, okay? You focus on throwing the football.
do what you do.
This ain't college. He ain't playing for free. This ain't high school. I can't pay him no 30 mil. Then paying Jamar Chase. What do you want? 35, 45 mil?
He probably gonna want that for some money.
What he get in a year? I forgot.
30. It's 33.5 or 34.
Know what I'm saying? You think I'm about to pay you 30 or 28, then
Woo.
pay this man 35, paying the quarterback 50?
That's a
That
hundred.
sounds like cowboy
That's a
activity
hundred.
there.
That's the
It's,
Cowboys right there.
that sound like disaster.
Hmm.
If they do that,
Wow.
you might as well just write the Bengals off. It's over with.
This is their version of back when Cincinnati had Chad Johnson and them. Remember when they had TJ Husmanzada? I think that's how you say his last name.
What you
On
say?
the other side, oh, TJ Husmanzada.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, the
yeah.
Bengals did it though. The Bengals had Shad and T.O. out there for a while.
And TJ was nice though. And they
He
had the
was.
other receiver, Jerome Simpson.
Yep.
Jerome
They had
Simpson was nice.
also Patrick Warwick as well. Like they had some guys. They did. They always had some guys to throw to. That's for
Could
sure.
Golf make a case for him? Oh no, Golf ain't no MVP.
Nah.
Right now, you got Barkley, you got Josh Allen, you even got Lamar ahead of him.
Hey,
I mean, he's just got too much, going for him on his team to where they're like, every time we look. that duo that you got in the backfield, nicknamed Sonic and Knuckles, they out here, causing havoc, So you're only having to play for really 2, 3 quarters at most, and then so one game won't be enough to change that.
So
And
what?
plus, you
So
still have that one. Yeah, go ahead.
no, I'm just figuring something out. Like, why my boy Sam ain't in the conversation?
You don't even want to come back. That's why.
What's
He
that?
ain't
I'm
getting no.
talking
He
about
ain't
this,
getting no love from Minnesota. That's
but
why.
he getting love. We went and got him.
He ain't
Yogi,
getting the
what's the
love.
deal?
What's
Oh
good,
man,
yo?
what's
Yeah, yeah.
good?
Like, why Sam can't get no love for MVP?
Who, Sam Donald?
Yeah, look at his numbers.
Because look at what Barkley's about to do. Barkley will break the record, and Josh Allen is
Barkley ain't
taking the
Barkley.
team.
Barkley ain't about to do shit this Sunday.
Hey, you never know, dude. That's what. Listen, Barkley should be MVP if they're gonna give it a quarterback as Josh Allen, because everybody, when they got rid of Diggs, their defensive players, everybody said Bill's about to take a way step, and in
You ain't
fact,
lying.
they went ahead. More, they are a better team without Diggs and all those other players.
Man, you right about that though. I ain't gonna even front.
So to me, it's Barkley or Allen. Like you
You
could
right
go either
though.
way.
You right though.
Yeah,
But
one of those.
Sam having a hell of a year though.
I mean, it
Now,
depends on how far you put that filter, honestly. Because, like, when I say consideration, I'm thinking who truly, truly is going to have a chance to win it. Now, are they worthy of being in that conversation? Certainly. They're certainly worthy, based upon the seasons that they had. But ultimately, when it's all said and done, it's going to come down to Barkley. It's going to come down to Allen. They really want Allen to get it. So that way they can put him on the cover of Madden again and stuff like that. And you already know
I
that's
will
what they
love
want.
that. Go ahead, go on cover Madden. Go on cover
You,
Madden. Go
you
ahead.
know that's what they want.
I don't
And
know. I tell you what though, man. If Josh Allen go out there Sunday and lay an egg, it's over with.
It's Barkley. It's
Yeah,
Barkley.
yeah, it's over
Because
with.
if you look at the teams Barkley's playing up next to, the only way he doesn't break the record is if Brown bitches so much that Hurts just throws it
I mean,
nonstop.
if he goes out there and he just wets the bed, that's one thing. But you already know what they're trying to make for his case. They're like, look, he lost to Stephon Diggs in the offseason. Who's he throwing to? And he's still out here balling. He showed that he's not dependent on the receiver. They want to reward him for that. You know that. They've already set the narrative for that. You already know.
Like
So
I said, if you want a QB, the MVP QB is Josh Allen.
Yeah, you right. Right. Yeah.
If you want a regular MVP, to me it's Barkley. Straight up.
Yeah.
what's good?
No, I don't know. We're gonna see how the shit play out.
Oh, Sam could be in the conversation, but he's like fifth on the list.
Man, listen here, man. Sam ball out the next couple of games, beat the Lions.
I mean, if he goes in a tier the rest of this way, then that's different. That's different. Now we can get
Yeah,
back
that's
to
what I'm
safety and have
saying.
that
Like,
conversation.
Yeah,
Because
but who was Sam gonna show up? Sam seeing ghost or Sam not seeing ghost?
but
I mean,
we never
yeah,
seen the Sam seeing ghosts this year though.
he's not seeing ghosts.
Then
JJ
that's the
overrides
problem.
those
And
ghosts.
that's the problem right there. You will though. When you least expect it or when you don't want him to, he's gonna come
Mhm.
out.
It just can't be performances like against, I guess, Jacksonville, when you guys played Jacksonville, and it was like super,
Low.
like close. Like it was not the caliber of what I expect from that
Right.
offense in that game. I didn't expect for that to be that close. You can't have
And
games like that the rest of the way.
I'm not
Mhm.
taking nothing away from Sam, but when you had the arguably the best wide receiver, to me, he's still the best wide receiver. When you have the best wide receiver in the NFL, you still look good. If you have the best wide receiver and you don't look good, that's a problem.
Right. I get you though.
That's right. True. You see, defense is slightly healthier Sunday, and so nice, nice man. I've been trying to debate in terms of like who to start on defense in my fantasy league. There, should I trust who are the Ravens playing again? The Ravens versus the Giants,
Man, if you don't pick the Ravens,
or
that's
or
it.
should I
That's
trust
it.
the Bengals versus the Titans?
Man, the
Bengals defense,
Ravens.
and so because Ravens been
And
getting up a lot of passing yards.
shit, didn't the New York Giant quarterback just get hurt?
Yep.
Yeah,
Drew
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 Lock
Lock
now.
hurt.
All right, so they're going back
It's
to
Tommy
Tommy
DeVito.
Tommy DeVito.
Damn, man, that wind blowing harder than a
Yeah, that's
motherfucker.
cool, man.
It's
Oh
cold
man,
as hell in
I
here.
was about to say, I'm concerned for y'all right now. Oh yeah, 12 points. Bet, bet, bet. All right, but yeah, any further questions? But yeah, that'd be old man. So we dropped 50.
Damn.
You say Ravens there. And so, all right, yeah, I wasn't sure Bengals versus the Titans there defensively, but man, a lot of decisions this week for JB's fantasy team. I'm the one seed in that one, gotta win, but I'm gonna need my A game. I need Lamar Jackson to come out and ball. I need him to play 4 quarters worth of football,
Straight up.
quality football, not no handing it off to Derrick Henry, no 4 quarter and running out the clock type of stuff.
No, I need Lamar to have his best game, man. Come on,
Hmm.
my fantasy need it.
Exactly. But anybody
I'm in
else?
the playoff.
Yeah, anybody else got something going on playoff wise with fantasy football? So, but yeah, like it's gonna be a big week here. Big week. I win
Sir.
this week gets me to the championship round in one of my leagues, the money league, and so that's big time.
Yeah,
Well,
man. We should do that next year. The league you got. We should do some money. Drop like a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like a 25 piece into the boy.
I got about 3, 4 people that I got to get on board with that. That's in the league that's coming back next year. Again, JB's already sliced 4 teams from our league due to poor,
eh,
like not even touching their stuff. 3 of the 4 for
I
not
know,
touching their
I
stuff.
know, I was bad this year, but my main focus on taking Mr. JB down.
It's never performance based for me. It's always like, are you trying to make your team better throughout the course of the year? Like, are you picking up anybody? Are you changing your lineup, checking your stuff? And this year we had 3 people that just completely throughout the entire season didn't make one move,
Oh
or if
yeah, I
they
played
made,
against
so
somebody who had like 4 different people on a bye week 1 week.
Oh yeah. Y'all I forgot, man. Until yesterday, Monday night. I ain't know he was even back. I had Brandon Cooks on my team at one point and he got hurt.
yeah. How long was he hurt now? 'Cause I know he was out for a good minute.
He was out for down there about
Half the
man.
season now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was a long time.
He's a
I
free
had I
agent
had
too.
him I had him on my team at one point.
He's a free agent too. I'll take him back home. But come on home, Brandon Cooks.
So absolutely.
What you mean, Yogi? What channel this?
Oh, he's probably actually JB's channel.
Oh yeah, well, I can go ahead and drop that in the chat. So let me go ahead and do just
Man.
that.
Yeah, I did, man. But the quarterback would doom me though this year, though.
I mean, it's funny how that works out because I look at everybody who's balling right now. Saquon Barkley, he hurt me in the past when I drafted him and he got hurt second game for the entire season. I swore I would never take him again. Look at him. Jamar Chase, like that's always been someone that I've said, considering where you got to draft him at, I'd be like, you know what, I'm good with that. But then I see him out here balling, lighting it up, him and Joe Burrow, and I'm just like, man, like some guys
Man,
I punted on, maybe it was too fast.
I wish I would have drafted another quarterback a little bit higher, dog. I would have
My
been
problem
good.
was running back. That's my problem.
I had the Chiefs running back. I had another running back too. It was just the quarterback play. CJ Stroud, man, ain't do nothing this year. I mean nothing. This man would
CJ
give me
said
7 and 9 points.
he wanted his revenge. That's what he wanted. He would take
Man,
it any way he could.
I'm used for a
All right.
quarterback for sure to get you 20.
All right. So let me go ahead and drop this in the chat here. All right.
What? You a good boy?
All right. Is that Teddy?
No, Casey Cage. Teddy's sleeping.
Teddy's sleeping. Teddy said this is sleeping hours. But
Oh,
Zoe,
you
what's
fucker.
your plan for the rest of the week in terms of streaming?
Uh, shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'm gonna stream Monday night the Minnesota and Chicago game for sure. I will
Hmm.
be streaming that. and I'm gonna go live Friday night, probably about Friday night,
What
probably
time?
about, probably about 9:30. If you want to tap in,
9:30.
you can tap in. I don't know if that'd be too late for you or not.
Okay, bet. It depends. It
That would
depends if
be
the
too
wife
Oh,
has
late
to go to
for me.
work
oh
early.
man, oh yeah, we was on there last week tripping. Remember, old man?
Oh yeah.
I forgot all about that. Yeah, we were live last week too, though.
You know, we talking about prison food
Yeah, they talking about prison
What?
food.
and
Talking about eating.
tobacco.
They talking about eating possum
Yo,
and
Yogi,
eagles.
Yogi,
What?
Yogi, the brother from another mother,
How
man.
did how did we get? How did y'all get on that topic? Like, how did that
I
even
don't
come
know.
up?
I don't even
I
know.
brought it up. I brought it up
Oh
because I grew up
man,
poor, pimp. If we ain't what we had, Yogi knows where I'm coming from. He's an OG.
I
I got
appreciate
mad
that.
respect for Yogi.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
shit. Then
that's wild.
somebody said they eat eagles or no. Old man said he eat pigeons or some shit.
Had
Wait,
him,
what?
had it
What?
before now.
Pigeons?
Yeah, pigeons, man. They were tripping, man. Yeah,
I never heard of
man,
nobody eating pigeon that I
we
know.
man, that fucked me up too. I ain't never heard of
I had
pigeon.
it one time. I said I had it one time, and y'all told me acting like I ate it every day. I had
The
it one
pigeon
time.
eater. Oh man.
Yeah,
Uh,
JB. He on
Yep.
X. I think it's the same name.
Yeah, Josh Bro
Yeah,
34.
we be having a ball. We go live on the Friday, Saturday nights though, for real. We going
Oh
live Friday
man.
night. We go live Monday night, and
I gotta tell Mr. JB this, old man. You out here eating pigeons and stuff
I
and
had it
awesome,
one time when I
man.
was
talking
little.
about
Come on now.
they talking about eating possums and shit. I
Now I
said,
Listen,
man,
I'm
heard
glad.
possum. I heard
Hey,
that,
I'm
but
glad you
that's
all
wild.
not didn't go up poor enough where you had to melt stove to drink water and stuff. Come on now.
I'm straight.
Oh man, what else was the prison menu that came up,
Oh
man?
man,
Oh, we know
they
how. I
talking
was
about some
teaching them how to make prison pizza and how to
yeah,
scrape the meat
they
off.
talking about cook ups
Appreciate
and
that.
shit. I'm like, man, I ain't y'all talking, man. I ain't never been to prison. What the fuck y'all talking about on here, man?
You're still like what y'all mean?
Yeah,
What
talking
y'all
about cook
mean?
ups. They on this
Those
boy having blown out stories.
oh man,
Hey, don't knock it till you try it and make the
bet
homemade
bet
pizzas.
appreciate that.
Man.
Ah,
Absolutely,
JB ain't gonna come in. He ain't gonna
and
see
so
tomorrow or the next day. He gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
too
yeah.
tired.
He ain't gonna
man,
stream.
He ain't gonna
y'all
see the
say
mall game. He ain't
y'all
gonna
saying like
watch.
9:30, right? So
Why?
9:30 y'all like Eastern time is 8:30 my time.
Yeah,
It's
we been
just a
on that.
matter
Man,
of
we been
whether
on that
my
boy about. We been on that boy about 4-5 hours.
it's just a matter of because like my
That
wife,
one
she's
day you
still
went. That one day you went for 6 hours. I
Yeah.
even said, "Ah, this is nothing."
yeah, I was like, that's it. That's it. But no, the thing is though, on Friday like nights and stuff like that, if I'm not streaming, I'm typically talking with my wife who's in the Philippines, and due to our time difference, nighttime is when I can talk with her. So
What's the time zone? So Friday 8:30 at your time. What that's over there?
8:30 my time would be like her time would be like I want to say like 10:30 a.m. ish.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, let's see. Do I speak Tagalog? And so I do not. I only know a couple words, just like very few words.
All he
Like
Man,
can tell,
basic.
all he knows is yes, yes, boss, no boss.
man, tackle. I ain't never heard that damn. I ain't never heard of that one.
And so yeah, it's the most common language spoken in the Philippines. So,
Oh,
but nah, just very few words.
no.
But yeah, so yeah. Any other questions before we wrap this one up here shortly here? And again, thank you guys so much for coming through here on a Wednesday night to hang out with us. And again, JB will be going live again tomorrow, Thursday
That
night football, Rams and the 49ers.
as of right now, people, he might post on YouTube. Sorry, guys, too busy. I'm tired.
Hey, each day brings its own challenges, right? So
Hey, that's
let's
right.
get into the stream as a challenge some days.
Hell yeah, it is. That's why I tell people, man, you gotta hit that notification. Cause I might go live. I might go live or stream a game out of the damn blue.
Mhm. 'Cause that's what I like. Cause it's either you set it up in advance or
Yeah.
either you do it at the last minute and put it up there and nobody knows in advance there. So
Nah. When I do
that's always
man, I know you do man though for real though. Like if a game come on at 8:30, I'll probably know by 3:30 or 4 o'clock if I'm streaming. So I'll try to do the link by then though, but
man.
I
Like
don't know.
today,
Like
man, your boy woke up, man, like middle of a nightmare, just woke up, looked at my phone. I was like, oh man, did I miss my stream? Did I miss the stream? And I was like, oh, good, good. It ain't for another hour. Bet. And
mm-hmm.
so, because I don't know what took over that nap, man. I was just tired.
Shit,
So
I'm about to take me a dog ass nap right now. Shit.
you
Just
said you
fuck
used to work at NASCAR at Filipinos. So I used to work at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, which is why I got the Atlanta Motors
where in the
Speedway to be on.
Filipinos?
Well, not in the Philippines.
Oh.
Well, he's saying that he worked with Filipinos, but
Oh, I thought he. I'm gonna say you work. I was about to say no. You been to the
uh,
Philippines before?
so I only went for a couple weeks, and that was during my second technical wedding, but the actual like wedding ceremony down there in the Philippines in 2022. So, and when I tell you, like, cause that night for some reason I was leaving Atlanta, right? And I tell you, it was like one of the coldest nights in Atlanta. It was. See, what happened was on JB's trip back, because y'all remember when JB had missed, and I know I missed a lot of streams, so there's a lot to remember. But oh man, I hate to bring this up, but I got to bring it up. You remember the Ohio State Georgia college football playoff game, and
Oh,
JB did not stream that one because JB was in the Philippines on that day. Was my exact date to get a flight back to the U.S., but we ran into a delay because there was some
yeah.
tower communication issues, and so it delayed my flight and ended up having to spend time. And man, when I say it was freezing, man, it was freezing when I had to wait for my connecting flight down there in old what you call it, South Korea. So
Shit.
it was crazy, crazy. And so you had to ask, bet. But yeah, JB cannot. Yeah, JB doesn't know much about it. Let's see. Nug says, same. You worked at Levi Restaurant. We traveled with NASCAR. So okay. Yeah, JB was there for how long was JB there for? I want to say I was there for about maybe good 8 months, maybe. So it wasn't too long. It was 8 months. And I was like, you know what? I probably should have chose a sport that I'm passionate about because NASCAR day was just nothing but just transaction after transaction after transaction, lines of people loaded up. It wasn't JB cup of tea. It wasn't JB cup of tea. But there was some cool people that was working there though. Had this one old lady that wouldn't leave me alone. I thought about following one of those HR sexual harassment courses, well, cases at that time, man. It was very awkward, very awkward. Uh, no, so you've been to Atlanta a bunch, and so okay. Well, when you come through Atlanta, what's your favorite place to stop at? Magic City,
Get some of the wings, huh, boy?
wings and things. Oh yeah. Well, JB won't hold y'all too much more here, but again, thanks for coming through, guys. You guys are the real MVP. The reason why we do this continuously is because you guys come in and make it worth, showing up, whether it's on a Wednesday or sometimes we do this on a Friday as well. Let's see, you say Stone Mountain area. I used to know a girl from Stone Mountain like way back, but we talking about like JB still like in early high school. So that's going way back. But I mean, I think back in that time, Migos had to be at the top of my playlist back then. So like, so we going way back. But yeah, guys, it's been great. It's been real, but we do got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. But thanks for coming through, guys. And again, JB will be going live, as Zoe said, or what old man said, most likely tomorrow, Thursday night football there. But thanks again for coming through, guys. See you guys next time. And again, Zoe, let them know where they can find you at.
In the Zone podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel right now. Like this video and watch and like all my other videos. It's something on my channel that you're gonna like.
That's right. Some for everybody. Old man.
You can follow me at the old man mob on Twitter. It's the same pictures. Everybody's welcome unless you're a Bills fan.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming through, guys, and see you guys next time. Signing out.